have lived. And then, just to be sure, has it, like, good? Why is this still here? I thought I removed that. I don't know. Play. And I'm assuming it's a multiplayer world. I didn't actually look. It's the setting it was on last time. Oh, and the game when emerald ores are the rarest ores, and it's like, well, actually, no. The rarest ore is stone diamond. If you want to be very, very pedantic. Now, it is open, or at least it should be.
It's just showing up.
Hooray. Oh yeah, I remember. I saved the frame rate. Lovely 9. Oh, yay. Lovely 9. And you're gone.
Yeah, I was opening up the stream. It tapped out because it does that.
Yeah, apparently keeping it in windowed mode. Hold on. So, are you in? So, I put it in windowed mode. Go. You can tell because the stream looks ugly with a border. So, if I now minimize, have you been kicked out?
Yep.
That doesn't work.
Nope.
Fair enough. At least we tested it.
Yep.
I wasn't going to do that anyway because, like, you saw how it looked. Because for some reason, capturing the game doesn't work in OBS unless it's by window capture, not game capture. I think Terraria will have to be the same because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Do I need to make more potions? I don't think so. No, I don't need to. Did you take them in a vertical line? I don't. Oh no.
No, I don't think I did that. I think you might have just when you made them, have maybe neatened it up.
Oh no, they fit in 3s anyway. I put them in 3s. That's also part of why I waste potions if I've only used like 2. I'll just use the 3rd one because then I can just make another one. But no, they naturally sit in 3s anyway. Doesn't. Oh, it's been a while since it's done that. There are literally 2 people in the house, and only one of them is using the internet.
Nice.
Yep, that hasn't happened for a while. See, I miss the days when it happened every single stream. I don't.
Oh. Well, when we couldn't even do one because it wouldn't work.
Yeah. I am 100% convinced it is not my internet connection in this house. Whether or not it's the area we live in, probably. But I don't think it's the actual connection to the house itself, because it is one of the best services you can get in this area. I 100% believe it being because of where we are, and because it's basically... We're in Cornwall, which means it's forgotten until July hits. And then magically it's tourist season.
It's basically Florida to America. Ooh. Except it rains more.
And we're probably poorer. It is...
Oh yeah, a lot poorer.
Cornwall is not only one of the poorest counties in the UK, it's one of the poorest areas in the whole of Europe. Not the EU, the entire continent. Oh, that annoys me when people go, oh, the EU is Europe. It's like, yes, and the United States is America. No, it's not. Because they're actually not.
Yeah.
I'm not even the one who did geography. No, but with the door, I know what we can do. I forgot about the bell.
It's one of my favourite things we've done.
Yeah, no, with the door, there's something very easy we can do. Yeah, because the staircasey bit here can yeah, ooh, maybe not. Oh, no, there's an easy way to do that, actually. Because... Ooh. Yeah. I need some slabs. And some redstone. And I need to get my... Oh, the redstone stuff's in there. But I'm assuming the slabs are probably also in there.
Should be.
Eee. I'll just use cobblestone because they'll be hidden behind a wall anyway. Some slabs here. Well, before I even start, wherever the redstone is, because I don't remember. Outside, isn't it? Yeah, here it is. Before I even start, as blocks, so I shall assume, yes, here are the thingies. Need that, actually. Don't need the rails. Oh! That. Got there. Yeah, if I go to the wall, go over here, and go block, 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 redstone, 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 on. Okay, good, that works. That's all I need. Because literally all I need to do is reroute this. Ooh, lovely hotbar flickering. I'll do it from the inside first. I didn't pick it up. I put it in the chest because I've sorted it. No, hold on. I just... Wherever it is, there it is. Actually, if I do it from this side, then it's guaranteed to work. Go. Just keep this on me. Why is the hotbar flickering like that?
I appear to have come off across a skeleton on the floor, finding a lot of bone.
Fun. Archaeology time.
It makes a very satisfying noise.
Yeah, they do. Yes, because what I need to do is come over here, and I'll bring it up, like here. Which then means... Oh no, yeah, I can do that quite easily, because all I need to do is just break these. Do that, then where's it going to come up? There. So if I just... that, then break you. Might as well sleep, unless you don't have a bed, in which case I'm getting in the bed. There we go. So now all I need to do is just break all of this. Ah! That is someone I did not expect to see, but I do know exactly who that is. Thank you for the raid, DV Geek. And a massive follow spam. Also, Scott's here. Hello. I find it's always this one. It's always... Minecraft is the one where we're doing barely anything, extremely slow. You can just hear the Lucy sounds going. They're not even that loud. And, I'm not freezing up. I'm just very like, that's a big number. But yeah, no, it's always this one where we end up doing this, and there's not much going on, and then this is where all the people are. Which I don't get, but fair enough. That's what people want, that's what people get. Oh. Many questions. Yes, what am I working at? We have a storage area, and I made a door, and I'm just cleaning up where the redstone goes, because this was proof of concept redstone. So instead, I'm now going to make it look nicer, as in hide it. And shaders, they're on... I asked this question last time someone asked. Does RTX count as shaders? There's two of us here, but Sam is muted. That makes sense. RTX.
Apparently, I am.
Yeah, this looks absolutely horrible when you turn them off. Because if I turn it off, actually, it doesn't look as bad as it. Ooh, that frame rate doesn't look as bad as you think it would.
No, considering that's not bad.
Yeah,
It does look so much better with it on.
the house looks terrible with ray tracing off. Yes, no, it's ray tracing. That's the entire reason we're doing this, because there's an entire Java one where what was it, 28 streams? Yeah, we did an entire
like
Java one where we did quite a lot. Never actually got to the end cities, and then we stopped just because we felt like stopping. And then we got to this point. I need to put a torch in something. That's easy enough. Actually, I might as well do that out of something a bit better for that. Boop. Boop. That is stupid. That should go there. Then there. That is incorrect. Boop. Alright, that's easy enough. That, which should not work. Why does that not work? Why do you not work? That's why that doesn't work.
You're embarrassing us in front of the people. We need to make it work.
Yeah. I cannot take much credit for this room. Most of this was Sam. I've done bits. Like the middle bit.
Everything else I haven't built. I built the box.
Oh yeah, no, I did most of the design of the everything else, apart from that which I found, and that which isn't a mushroom farm, but it worked out because it looks like a mushroom. With eyes. Yeah, funnily enough, for being a DB Geek raid, I genuinely haven't. I've seen his name come up, but I haven't been able to read anything he said. I'm assuming from what's been said that DB Geek is in fact that is not the button I meant to press. Has maybe left. In which case, it's fine. He is good. But no, I didn't expect to see him though, because I genuinely haven't talked. Oh, when was the last time I talked to him? Probably the last time I played anything, but I don't. Why am I doing it this way? I don't need the slabs. I thought I would, then I started, and it's like, well, actually, you don't. I just need to replicate that on that side, because yeah, that works. There you go. Oop, 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 oop. So what did I do on this side? Because I'm just going to do it there. Took out them, okay. This one. That is it. Hold on. Oh no, yes, I did take out one of the coppers. That's fine. But yeah, thanks to all 35 who followed. Aye. On this side, it was this. Yeah, no, I'm not really doing very much of doing this. There, so fine. Conveniently, disconnecting it does open the door. That, then that. Now, in the world, most of the redstone stuff is me. Most of the farm stuff is Sam. Builds is kind of whatever we decide to do at the time. It kind of works because we cover different areas of what we do. The mini version is because this is it's Bedrock, but it's just a setting somewhere in there. It's just for if you're sprinting and crouching, just to show that it's actually happening. I do apologize. That was a yawn. For all the stuff that was missed, because obviously it was just a lot. Yeah. I looked and my brain immediately got rid of it. That's what I did. That's where the torch goes. The torch goes here. Then just that. That should... Yes. That should then do that. So then... Oh yeah, and that, which I disconnected. I actually forgot about the top one. No, that's easy enough, because all I need to do then is... That is also incorrect. That makes sense.
At least the raid didn't happen. We played this last when it was like 12 FPS.
Yeah, oh yeah, because of the chickens. That was your fault, though.
It was entirely my fault, and it was worth it.
No. Ah! I have made a dumb.
That ain't right.
No, it's easy enough to fix, though. Literally all that I would need to do is add a set... No, I can't. Why is that... What? Why is that different? Because it's off the same line. No, it's not. That's stupid. Just do that. It was off the same line, but the other one had a redstone torch in it. There we go. So that is the door that's done. So now all we need to do, aside from put the floor back... Well, I just need to put the floor back together. All I need to do is hide the red... Oh, I should probably also put these back in too. Where is the deep... Here's the deep slate. That's the stone. That in there. Exactly. What was it? If it moves and it doesn't, duct tape. If it doesn't, no, if it needs to move and it doesn't, WD-40. If it does and it's not meant to, duct tape. No, now, how should we hide this? Actually, no, I'm going to change how this is done, because in hiding it, I would like it to be... I would want that there. Just move it in one. Don't need that there either, then. Or that. Yeah, that works. Boop, boop. There we go. I want to push it in by one. Which even... That's redundant. Is this visible from... That's not visible from the outside. That's fine. Then... I should have broken that. There we go. I broke a thing. That's what it should be. Yeah, no, there is... I like how I just leave random copper blocks everywhere. Like, I'm done with you, go away. No.
It just looks cool.
That is most of it. Are the random andesites still there? Or where they finally moved? Oh, no, it's still there. There's only one, but yeah. And the copper snake, whatever his name was. We didn't name... What should we name the snake? I don't know. Or should it be a worm? With a foot. Frank works. I'll get a sign.
I'm really hoping that the person who said Frank watches Dank Pods, and it was a Frank the Snake reference. If it was, Mark's One Shot, I love you, because that is he's an excellent channel.
And that may not be correct, but I want to say that due to the rebrand of Who Was Once Mark's Top List, that could be them. Him. I don't know, because I don't remember what the name was changed to. Wasn't the thing. Frank is a good choice, though.
Yeah. I tend to default to Tim.
Yeah, I thought it was Mark. Hello. I wasn't sure what your rebrand was to, and it's like, Hmm. So I will say something that you should immediately. Yes, that was exactly what I was gonna go to. The soup slide. No. Um. This is our house. He's a dragon snail. He's a dragon because of the face I built. He's a snail because he's the shape of a jelly donut. Specifically jelly. We're American now. That worked. Yeah, why did we stop playing Dark... Should I add Darksburg on a day and just have it be like Wednesdays? Yeah, this is the washing machine. When it's full, it looks more like a washing machine. It's also our biggest lag machine, which is funny because it's just a wet chicken hole. Yeah, anyway,
Well,
back to the door.
the storage space got turned into a cat
Yeah,
somehow. I don't know.
in every game. Oh, no, that was me. In every game that we can get a cat, starting with Stardew Valley, we named him Wumbo. And so there's Wumbo, possibly a third Wumbo, and this one is Wumbo Jumbo, because he's a big cat. And all of them have been black cats in one way or another.
Mm.
So the sign is gone. But yes, like I said, I shall get a sign and name him Frank. Where shall the sign go? It'll be like a name badge. Right there. Yeah, his name is Frank. Actually, no. Say about a name badge. Yeah. I can't type. There you go. But I'm confused as well. No, anyway, what should we build the insidey bit out of? Actually, I'd imagine. Funnily enough, me and Scott were talking about that like yesterday and the day before. Or today. Maybe not today. It has, yes. He is currently working with a big brick, unfortunately. Yeah. What should I make the case out of? Because obviously we have nether brick for the actual door bits itself. But the redstone bits should be covered. Unless... Because this will have to go, because that's where some of the... No, actually, that can stay. That is not what that was. That was like that. So... How about... Because this theme is very nether themed. That's being picked up. There's a plane. No.
It's changed from the seagulls.
Oh no, they're still there. Maybe. Not blacks. I don't want to use stuff like basalt because that's obviously what's in the ceiling and parts of the walls. What about a black stone? I want it to be like that, maybe. And the only thing is these stair bits here. Not sure why the UI is doing that. Where is Stonecast's out here, isn't it? Still here, yes.
Yeah.
One more blackstone. It does have slabs, good. In there, because that should still work because of the slab. From the outside, I don't need these anymore. The design is kept. Yes, blackstone works. The Darksburg was amazing. That is not a dumb, but I will have to push it down. Go. And there... Well, actually, no, this one should be able to stay. I can just... It would be that. Okay. Get that. Where is Thingy? There's Thingy. Oh, that's in the wrong chest. Maybe me. There they are. And that works, I need the one. Boop, boop, boop. Oh yeah, that one. Where I wanted the slab, I immediately covered it. It's like, well, no. That. And more of this. Is that chest? Nah, it's just nothing. Okay, that works. Then another slab. That. More dirt. The outside, actually, doesn't need any kind of casing on it. Because of the changes, we need no barrier around it. I think I never actually uninstalled it. I think it is genuinely still installed. Then saying that, I do that with games. I just kind of leave them. And I probably shouldn't, but meh. Oh well. What? Thank you, throw. No, the thing that's funny though is on the day where there's a raid and I can be like, yeah, I got a raid. Here's a story to tell. Genuinely, the one person that I work with, who I tell these things to, she's on holiday in America. Fittingly enough, in Florida. Why am I doing it too? That's too high. That's too high work. Actually, you're over here.
Indeed, I am.
And your skin is gone.
Oh, excellent. Oh, well.
No, it does 2 high work. Or should it be 1 high? Blackstone. Here's a Lucy. She's pushed my door open. Again. Thanks.
I mean, that looks fine.
What should the top half be?
I like it.
Or should I add a copper band in the middle? There is copper in the door, though, because if you come in...
Yeah, I think leave just the door being copper.
Yeah, because we'd want that. Then we'd have to cover, like, this bit. Actually... Maybe? Hold on. I don't know. Now that I've done that, I'm not sure.
What if you put, like, one more here and then one more here to make it like a smaller triangle?
I mean, there and there.
Yeah, and then another one in the corners.
Hold on. Hold on. If I just... We've made a dungeon entrance. Oh, do I've talked to somebody, don't I? There you go.
Yeah, I like that. That's funky.
We can keep the shape then. But I think if we're going to do this, we need to... that at least a 1, make it a bit bigger, maybe even 1 again. But that's getting to the point where it might interfere with the ceiling. I don't know if we want the entire thing to be Blackstone though, but actually I do that. Up here. Ooh, what about... Where's the magma stuff? Where are magma blocks stored?
Where
up. Oh, did you move the nether stuff over?
Some of it. I don't know if I finished it
probably
yet.
Over here. Glowstone? No. No. Soul sand? No.
I don't think that might be still in the other nether chest.
Probably.
I think that was the last thing I needed to move from the other bit.
bring some rack as well. Is there any... I think the nether wood is still over there as well. Oop, night. In that case. Oop. I think I said it, but thanks. Have fun. And we will. I'm still...
Oh yeah, I saw the new season of Apex had dropped. I went to do it's like normal update, and it was, after like 20 minutes, it was still like 10%. I was like, oh okay, something drastic must be going on there.
Either that or your internet connection is yeah.
I mean, it's never great.
Oh, I see what you're doing with the torches. That works. As long as like, well, no. The thing is, we don't need the torches. We specifically engineered the shroom. Shroomlight, that's what it could be missing.
Maybe.
Actually. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hold on.
Good work.
Whee. Where is... Oh, the Shroomlight's probably still over there as well, isn't
it? No, there's nothing over here. Okay, I must have moved it.
I don't know where they are then.
Where did I put it?
Unless we've run out of Shroomlight, in which case I'll have to go get more. That's fine, that's easy.
Yeah, well, apart from the netherwood is still here.
Oh, yeah, it'll probably be in with the netherwood. I don't think Shroomlight has a chest yet. Oh well. What about if I placehold it with glowstone? Just to see what it could look like.
Is there any in our, like, personal chests?
I don't think so. That's too bright, but yes, I think that could work. So I'd like some mag... You know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to dump everything I've been building with. Actually, because the door works, I'll replace that back with that. That's what I'll go. I put my torches in there. No, torches are here. Oh, and that is sheep, yes. And this... Oh, the Shroomlight here. There's also 41 magma here too.
Ah, that's probably where it ended
on the
up.
chest outside where we were building with the stuff.
Oh yeah, because we moved it to that, or I moved it to that.
That's what we were going. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
The problem with playing this a week apart, sometimes more than 1 week apart, is we don't remember what we're doing between. That's why there's an entire wall of signs, which we usually ignore.
Yeah, we put them there to be like, oh, we can just look so that we don't forget, and then we start, we never look at it.
What about... This is where me being better at the design aspects comes in, though I am not perfect. I'm not a builder, I just happen to be more interested in it than Sam is.
Design is objective.
Yes. No, it's subjective.
Yeah.
Because if I add in some... asymmetry... That might be a bit much. I think the Shroomlight is too much, having 3 of them. Also, I think we need to flatten off the top. This is how... No. This is how most of... Oh, yeah, right, this is hurting now. I've made a hurty wall. Work time. Great. Oh, the bell is funny, but when you keep accidentally stepping on the pressure plate...
It gets even funnier.
Yes.
That may be because I have a mind of a 2-year-old, but, you know.
Oh well, so do I.
I don't care.
I named the cat house thing Wumbo Jumbo. His name is Wumbo Jumbo. There's a sign.
But it doesn't take a lot to amuse us.
Oh, that's the good thing. No,
How long did we spend in the Java world with the pond and the fish and Wumbo? I think we spent like probably 2 episodes over the entire thing just messing about with that.
Yeah, it's a good thing that, funnily enough, perfect time to say it, every single series and stream from post Stardew Valley is on my YouTube channel. Some of them are better than others. I will say that now. Because that is a fair thing to say. Ooh, I know what the top half can be. Did I put it away? Yes, I did. Might as well put it away too. Button. I've already built the back section out of nether brick. Why not build the front section out of nether brick?
Good question.
Because nether brick is either expensive or you need fortress.
Have I placed
That
any?
works, but it needs some blue. Either copper or blue nether woods, which you said are over there, unless you're putting them in.
I'm putting them in. Over here.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, we do have a lot.
Okay, I'll go farm some more. Because we don't need these now. I like how this went from let's make a nice glowy dark storage room with nice reflections in the copper and the polish. And I just made a volcano our entrance and it actually works really well.
Well, we did talk about doing like a volcano thing, and it sort of ended up
inside, not outside.
Yeah.
Oh well.
No, it makes the outside look quite clean.
Yeah. Maybe we should give. No, I was thinking maybe we should add some magma around here, but I don't think we should. I think having Wumbo Jumbo have a weird
have it being
works.
different on the inside works.
Yeah.
Have the obvious separation. Oh, another trader. That means we can add to our llama collection.
Okay, hold on. That was far too high. I feel like on Java that would have hit.
I'll distract him by staring into his soul.
He's used llamas as meat shields. That one missed. There you go.
Good shot, sir.
It took 4 shots to do a 2-shot kill. That's something which I know that I was speaking. What did you say?
I was telling the llamas to follow me to their inevitable doom.
It's not. It's the opposite of doom. We're keeping them alive. We're just slaughtering their owners and taking them hostage.
For no other reason other than our enjoyment.
Yes. Actually, I might farm both kinds of nether woods. Now,
how many are there here now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
like
6,
12?
7, 8, 9. There are 9.
I may have. Some of them might have gotten away, or they might have died. I don't remember.
The leads are a bit whack sometimes.
This is one of the weirdest shaped nether trees I've seen. It has ponytails.
It's got like pigtails and a fringe at the front.
Or that. I do find it funny how the first diamond hoe of the world was actually mine, not yours. Because I used it for this. It's for some... Well, I guess it makes sense, because these are technically giant mushrooms, not trees, but... Yeah. No, this is more of a slow-paced, buildy world more than anything else. Not that missed. There's not really much else to it.
In other news, I received. Well, I have been told what is happening for my 21st.
Hooray! Is it by any chance your email for your Steam Deck you still haven't had?
Oh, unfortunately, I've been sitting there every day just like refreshing my email. I've never checked my email so much. But
have you never heard any of the many phrases saying to not check stuff you want to wait for? Because it just makes it take long, or feel like it takes longer. I'm
immensely impatient. But that's why I got tickets for me and 2 other people to go. Well, my dad and my stepbrother to go and watch the Formula 1 in France in July. I'm very excited, and it's like a package thing, so we're staying in like a super nice hotel as well over there. It's very jazzy. So you get to spend all day watching cars go around a circuit 12,000 times.
Which, if you're into it, sure.
Yeah.
I'd probably go to watch, but I wouldn't stay there the whole time. I don't think, like, 4 or 5 hours of the same stuff happening over and over again would be very enticing to me. I play Risk of Rain 2, though, so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you have the facilities for that thing. But, yeah. We're at the... There's like a...
Boop, 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 boop.
At the French GP circuit, there's like a big straight, and then a chicane in the middle, and then another straight, and our seats are like on that chicane, so they'll be like.
So if anyone's gonna crash,
well, it's a good overtaking spot as well. So we'll get to see probably all the overtakes because France isn't known for being the most exciting track, but that corner.
Shush! Ignore that one of my favorite genres in video games is roguelites. I'm gonna give up on that ghast. I do not like the...
We'll just ignore.
Yes. No, I do not... I very openly like and dislike Bedrock at the same time. It does many things right and many things wrong. I think bow physics is one of them, but that's just 100% bias, and I will admit that. I prefer the higher arrow drop of Java. I don't know why. Probably because that's just what I'm used to. Did you ever properly look at the under room that I made? Stop twitching. Both the hand and the ghast. Like
yeah, I think so. Oh, some villagers are here. I shall brutally murder them.
Okay, have fun. I'm currently farming some netherwood. So remember to drink milk unless you want to start. I genuinely have no idea how well we do in a raid.
I don't think it would be a problem.
You'd be surprised. Ravagers are immensely strong. And also, Bedrock isn't exactly a nice version for enemy damage, like we found with the magma cubes. Off the edge. Aww. Off the edge.
A lot of it. Yeah, we probably end up just missing a lot of our shots because we're not used to it. Just shooting over their heads repeatedly.
Well, I've done a whole load. All of that time, I've only gotten 29 warped. Oh no. Anyway, I might as well do some crimson as well. And stems are superior. I like how it tells me that you're sleeping in a bed, and it's like, well, actually, I'm not even in that dimension. That literally doesn't affect me.
It's like two people sleeping. I look up, see you in the nether. I'm like,
yes.
I'm not sure about that one. I'm gonna need some citation on that.
Oh, go expanding off that though in the chat. There is a thing called gameplay loop, and it's not just in games with loops. But yes, every game is that. The difference is whether or not you can make that fun, which some games are amazing at, some games horribly fail at. Do we really need much in the way of crimson? I don't think so. I'll repopulate the warps.
We have a little bit.
I'll just leave it there.
We have like 3 stacks. It's not loads, but it's much enough.
We don't need very much, and for being a fireproof wood, it's nice. I might not actually, now that I've done this, I might not actually use any warped planks at all. I'm not sure. They can go in, they can go in, they can go in. I might as well bring the rest back. In this world, we haven't even bothered going to the end yet. Which is surprising. How does this look on the inside? No. I don't know. What about... Yeah, I'm not sure why the UI is doing that. I'm assuming it's part of the Ray Trace resource pack. I'm not actually sure. Ah, that's a good point. Can't do that. No, so if I have this... Yeah, sure. And this is basically going to be like a roof lid thing to it, I don't know. Hold on. That's symmetrical.
Oh, I forgot you can't put the banners on the shields in this, can you?
No, and I've... How did I do that? I like the right-hand side much better, but why? How did I not make that symmetrical?
Oh, I placed it on the house thinking, oh, we'll get the thing, but it's just white, so now it looks like the front should be there. Disappointed. Yeah, the French are gonna love me when I go there. There's like a
Yeah...
50% chance I just get bludgeoned to death by a mine,
Yeah...
but you know, that's a chance I'm willing to take.
Fun. So it's a good thing that I basically said I would just get bored and walk off. Have I run out of... the brick? I have not. Good. One day I'm gonna accidentally shave the logs under the switches. No, I don't need more. I just need the one there. And then I need to remove that. That's correct, isn't it? Two, that, two, that. Yes, that's correct. Which I shall... We can literally put it on a... Hold on, where's...
Yeah, I know you can put it on a repeat.
Also, hold on, am I being a dumb? Where did that thingy go? Let's put it here. Yes, I thought so. Because I removed bits. These are actually hollow now. What about... I can... That? I don't know. What Shroomlight? Ooh, no. What about Warp Stem? No. That's too much of a contrast. Or this, maybe. That's too soft. Crimson Planks. This is how most of the buildy bits go. I just test things and see what works. Oh, that works. Actually works quite well. Okay. Well, as by later, what you could possibly mean is on Friday. I don't know. Also, I should probably keep it open to make sure I don't accidentally block off any redstone, but I don't think I will. I have scaffolding on me. Yes, good. Start using that. Go. Then... Yes, that is exactly what I wanted to place there. That. I guess. Oh yeah, I should do that. And I think that was in there. Yes. Even if it's just a single block band, I think that is a good cap to it. And no, actually, I know what I can do. Make them. I'm gonna do it. I must do it properly. Boop. 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 One more, maybe? Possibly? Or maybe leave it. What does that look like? No, that's too shallow on top. So I think... Can I do this? That works. So maybe... It feels like there's too much magma there. That feels like it's too off to the right. No. It's immediate no. So the Minecraft music should be on, shouldn't it? Audio. Yeah, it's just not. I don't know. It'll appear if it wants to. So unless we would like a proper lid on this, which we really don't need.
As long as you can't see it from just being on the floor,
Oh no, you can't.
it doesn't really matter.
Well, considering how low we are. Oh no. Or maybe this is where this comes in. I don't know. I have no idea what I want to actually do here. No, I will add a... I'll do that. Never mind. Do I have any extra? I do have an extra slab. Good, because then I could slab there. It's the music. That is going to look horribly ugly. That could actually look fine, depending on how it looks on the bottom. Hold on, how has that changed? Trap myself. There we go. No. Take that away. Unless I do... No. I'm not sure. I don't know how I want to build this. What about this? Not there. It would have to be... It would have to be there. Unless that becomes a slab. I could make. Slabs. No. That is definitely the angle I wanted. That's a stair. There we... No, that's... Good one. I'll leave it. Yeah. Probably eat. I've just realised something. I'm past 100 now.
Yeah.
Oh, also, yeah, we're
I
gonna
didn't
have...
say that when it was happening, but
Yeah, that's fine.
although that might have been when I was muted. I don't know.
You might have been muted because I don't... Why is the hotbar flickering? I don't know. No, I just love how there's a massive fluctuation between the OBS stat and the Twitch stat. They've more or less synchronized now. One's 35, one's 33, but one of them was at like 40, and the other one was at like 33, and it's like, why? Just not correct. No. Oh, actually, I could do that. Then, well, that. Actually, I kind of like that. Then that keeps the lid going. That stair there. And on this side, what was it? Block out, so block out. Stair. Block, stair. Oop, that's 2 stair. Is that correct? Block in line with that stair, which is that. I axed as fast as I thought it was. Then drop down 2 blocks across. I think I kind of want to do that. Yes, 2. Then stair, stair, which is what I've done. This can be just filled in, then stair, stair. I think that's done. Then, just to be sure, we might a little bit of lighting up there, and also it's reflected in the ceiling. That's fine. I don't know if I now place that with that again. So from the outside, everything is fine. It all looks fine. Nothing looks horribly ugly. Good. And from the inside... Oh, I should probably remove these. On the inside... we have a house. I'm fine with that.
I like Lego house.
Well, we are in the big block game.
Hmm.
No, my brain is still just going, less than an hour in, and it's just a DVD grade. It's like, hey. He is great, though. Like, obviously I was just raided by him, but no, haven't talked to him much recently, but I have genuinely known him since, like, 2016. Obviously, he was one of the original Borderlands 4, back when that happened.
That was fun.
I might have unlisted them, but the videos do still exist. I still have all of them saved on his computer as well. It was fun. Oh, you have gone.
I didn't even tab out that time. It tabbed out itself.
Oh, something pop up in the background.
I don't know. It just...
This is okay. You know how I said how Lucy comes in and out, and it's annoying. She started in, then she left, then she came in, then she left, then she came in, then she left, and she's just come back again. Haven't you? There's a reason you are my alert sounds I'm slowly recording. This is genuinely why she's gonna be my alert sounds. Because she takes over. So I might as well just have her be part of it.
Were they playing during everything?
Yeah, there's just too... I need to put it in an audio editor and turn it up. It's too quiet.
Yeah.
But yes, I could hear it. And now she's walking off again. I want an eternal cat flap. I'm gonna go close my door. As much as I like her being in, this is getting to the point where it's late enough to where I could start getting sound complaints, so I'd rather not deal with it, and it would just be easier.
It's not a stupid idea, internal cat flap. It's been worse.
Yeah, but it would never actually happen. If I owned the house, I'd be tempted. What else is there? I had another brick, which should go somewhere, but I still have them, which... How have you done this? You put them there, that works. So these shall go there, and I get them there. That's
yeah, but...
in that case, that is where... What signs are there? I may or may not have... Audio delay went overviewed.
But my
Do you know?
Sister's getting a puppy on Monday.
Puppy!
Yeah,
also,
it's very cute.
The thing I was like, where do these go? They were already chests out for them. I just hadn't noticed. Stream might have a thing. No.
No, you can make one.
Okay. Oop. Does Netherbrick have a thing?
Yes.
Ooh.
I want to say.
Yes, it does. I have some
Yeah,
black stone wherever they go.
There was stuff in it, and you took from it to build that. That's how I know it was one.
No, I think I took the Netherbrick from the outside.
How do you?
There's also all this I need to put away. That. I'll just take them all. I fit them all? No. That's fine. Obsidian, which I believe is none missing. Obsidian goes somewhere. There. That's not obsidian, but I do have something to put in here. Oh, and I did have stuff to put in here. I have more blackstone to go in the blackstone one. I like how functionally there's 3 cobblestones. There's cobblestone, blackstone, and deep slate. No, I took from the netherrack. Well, maybe I did take. I don't know. I know I took from the netherrack chest. I do not have. Oh no, I do have glowstone on me. Yes. Did we establish there was a magma chest?
No, it could probably just go under the glowstone.
There is now a magma chest.
Or you can do that.
Yeah. Oh, there's the obsidian.
We have plenty of space anyway. I really
I know.
don't care.
Come on, so trapdoors count as doors, so I guess. Oh, same as yesterday and the day before. When I'm doing this is when the cold decides I'm gonna come back and just ruin everything. Like, no, not allowed. Redstone stuff.
Ooh. Stop it. Ah.
No, it's annoying because you speak and then your brain just goes, and cough. It's like, no, I'm mid-sentence.
Yeah, I was really bad for that.
Am I being
When
blind?
I COVID, it was
Yes, I'm being blind.
horrible.
What is in this chest?
Nope. Yep.
Why is there just a... Oh, we never actually used this row. Or this column here.
Yeah, I left it blank in case there was something else you wanted to put in there
That makes sense.
that like would group in there. Because I didn't leave space for the blocks, and I'd sort of jerry rig stuff. So I was like, we have the space. I'll just leave those two there. Like if you wanted to store more potions in here or something.
Maybe, but potions being by the potions thing, personally, I think potions are the one thing that shouldn't come in here because that would be a lot of back and forth. When it comes to the amounts you can make.
Yeah, I don't mean like having all of them in here. Just like having a supply in here.
Maybe.
Yeah. Just so if you're like in here and you want to go to the nether, you don't have to then go, I've got everything, but I shall go all the way over there to get the potions
I
first.
tried. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, did you
I heard the ding turn and just got the door slammed in my face.
Oh. F.
Yes. Yeah, we could actually, if we yeah, we can do that. Where is ore? Oh, ores are over here. I remember this one.
Oh, I'll turn off the note blocks. I forgot I turned them on.
I haven't been over there since you turned them on. There's gold. There's gold. I'm assuming, yeah, nuggets are up here. That should be that entire chest done, meaning I can now remove it. Yes. And then this chest, which we obviously don't need anymore because we've actually done this. Which is done.
Yep.
Good. 3 more chests reclaimed. This is the science chest. Ooh. Is any of these? Door casing, done. I forgot. The Shanda meat. Oh, we have dark humor.
Oh yeah, that still needs to be done.
Your idea.
Yeah,
most
that was
of the
my
dark
idea.
humor is my ideas. No, that one was you.
Gotta add some of mine in there.
Hmm.
I don't know why we said lighthouse. We're like next to a desert.
Yeah, I had the idea randomly, and then I just never did it, and it just never got taken off the list.
Though actually, to be fair, we are right next to a river as well.
Yeah, I think the ocean is past the desert.
Yeah,
Thing.
yeah. There's ocean past the bamboo, sort of that way, a little bit.
I think there's desert, ocean over past the desert as well. Well, there's an easy way to find out. Go to the highest known point in our builds, which is of course by the horribly ugly on purpose Pigman farm. I didn't even intentionally make it look like a stone chest. It just does. Yeah, this one was not my design. I found it because I could not figure out a way to do any kind of XP farm. Oh yeah, there's desert. The other one, the wet one, there's an ocean right there. Like literally right there.
There's a desert right there. That big.
Well, yeah, there is a desert right there too. No, the ocean. This one.
Yeah.
There's a broken tree.
Yeah, we're in a bit of a weird biome because we're like right next to a desert, but also like surrounded by water.
Yeah, there's. Oh, it's the same ocean, and then over there, yeah, there's Savannah Village there. Birch Forest there. Don't fall off. I like that little pole of, there's a ruined portal here. That little tiny, it's a cute one. Then we have these builds where there's just that pole over there of... Ah, that's the house, isn't it? Because that's the lightning rod pole. Over there is hole for something. I want to say spawn is... that way? I don't actually know. Which way is spawn?
I can't remember.
I have no idea.
I think it's like the other side of the desert. I want to say.
Yeah,
I want to say
I
it's
want to say
like
it's
that
from that
way.
way. Pillar there. Does that pillar there for? I think that village.
We didn't travel. Yeah, we didn't travel as far as we did last time.
Yeah. No, yeah. Last time we did a lot. Yeah, they should be building up now. Quite a few coming down.
I did like our spot we had last time. It was quite nice.
I muted myself and I just went, It's like, no, you can't hear that.
And then I surrounded the whole thing with the berries.
Yes, you made a death wall that hurt us more than the enemies because they're smart enough to not walk into it.
Oh, you're a brave soul.
Oh yeah, some of them break out. I don't know how, they just do.
No, he made the fall unlived.
Oh,
Like the big fall. He's
that's
just
fair enough.
staring at me. You're a tough one.
Why is there lag? I don't know, probably because it's turning to night.
You are the 0.1% of bacteria that lives. Congratulations.
You are the reason you need to listen to your doctor to take the full course of antibiotics.
You are the mega evolved form. Congratulations.
It means he's only temporary. End him. Do we have a chest?
There's like a miscellaneous wood chest that's got
That's true, actually.
It's got a sign. Just chuck it in there.
Where is the sign? There it is.
It's literally signposted with a sign.
I know. I mean, physically, within this dimension, where is the sign? Put it down here.
Yeah.
No, the thing I initially walked outside to do was to put the magma cream in the magma cube thingy. Magma cube thing, potion thing. I can't speak. This is not anything new.
Oh, okay. Because that guy fell down. I can't sleep in that bed next to the thing.
Oh yeah, no, they count as enemies even if they're neutral.
Bed. Where bed?
Oh,
the portal's probably the closest.
So I just noticed something. You know how Scott was in the chat and everything? I'm assuming he was watching DB Geek because he sent me a message at 9:15 saying brace yourself, so an hour ago. I only just saw it. That raid genuinely surprised me. I didn't see the warning.
Because I heard the like notification sound and I thought it was like your phone going off at the mic and I was about to say something and I looked up.
No, my phone's muted.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, someone's followed. Looked at the chat and just saw it just
explode.
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I know Scott said like don't freeze up. It's like I won't say I didn't, but I also well, no, I won't say I did, but I also won't say I didn't. My brain was just this is many more chat messages than I'm used to. Let's answer all of them. And then it's like, no, I'm not a computer processor. I can't do that. Most of it was the raid stuff anyway, so that was fine. No, yes, I know what we should do. Onwards. I'll do the thing we said. But actually, do that. Are there any just water bottles around? I don't think so. So, going off that, take a water bottle to denote pushing.
Oh yeah, in other
interesting
news, I may be putting my name in to get a car soon.
Great. I actually recently looked at prices, and if you go for something used on like the decent scale, they're actually not very expensive. New would be.
Yeah, well, I've been looking at the car I'm looking at getting is a new car, but it's on financing, and it's actually a pretty good deal. Because all the cars I like are 90s and Japanese, and they're all expensive. Or if they're cheap, they're bad. And it's just like, but I was talking to Joshua, and I was like, the only new car I would like buy is a GI Yaris, but I couldn't afford it. He was like, why don't you get it on financing? And I was like, I don't know. And he was like, well, that's what I've done with like mine. I couldn't afford my one if I just bought it. So I looked at it and I was like, actually, yeah, I could quite easily afford to pay that. but the problem is they're because they're quite a special car. They're all hand built in Japan, which is weird for Toyota. But well, I say hand built, like
maybe it's the
mostly hand
same
built.
technology as the definitely superior steel Japanese bladesmiths that had to fold their blades 10,000 times just to get the same kind of durability as anything else with their terrible quality steel. Maybe it's like that.
Yeah, but what?
Well,
So
Japanese steel isn't that bad, as far as I'm aware.
The earliest I get it would be, if I'm lucky, next year sometime.
I did not mean to do that.
But yeah, it's a
controls. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That car's super cool. You hear Yaris and you think, not like it's just a normal car, but it's what's called a homologation special, which are when you have to.
It's based on the word homologous.
Wait, yeah, it'll make sense when I explain it because the when you go rallying, you have to make 25,000 road going versions of that car. So instead of what a lot of people do is just rally up a car they already have, whereas what homologation specials are is when a road car is designed to be used as a rally car, and like a lot of really nice cars now, like really sought after ones, started off that way, and that's basically what it is. So it's tiny, but it's 4-wheel drive. It has the most powerful 1.6 liter engine. It's like 260 horsepower from a 1.6, which is stupid. The Americans weren't making 260 horsepower out of like 10 liter V8s until like the 90s.
Yeah, but it wasn't the whole American car thing just, well, we don't know how to make them very well, so we'll make them big and loud. Because I may be wrong, but I know they have that reputation of they're not necessarily good because they're good because it's forced.
The problem with American engines is they use push rods instead of cams, which is instead of having valves at the top that lifted open and shut by a camshaft at the top spinning round, it's done by basically a camshaft at the bottom, but with rods that go up and like push them open.
So they just fight gravity.
But to make a similar like power for displacement, well, a similar power, you need a much bigger displacement, so you end up with a much bigger engine anyway. And because they were just going, we're not getting much power out of this engine, instead of actually spending time to develop a good engine, they just went, we'll just make bigger to make more brum brum. So you ended up with like 10 liter engines. Like, I think Buick put a 10 liter engine in this thing and it made like 180 horsepower. And it's like actually dumb.
Well, if it works, it works.
But it's a very nice car, and I very well end up getting it. I'm putting my name in to get one at some point whenever they make it, which I'm not really fussed about because I can't drive yet anyway. So the more time I've got, and that would probably encourage me to do it. But yeah, I'm probably going to end up going to the Toyota dealership at some point in the next few weeks to go and speak to the people and have a look. How is there a horse in the chickens?
He's a chicken. He wants to cluck. Oh, why is there a horse in the chickens?
I don't know.
But,
I turned around and he was just in there.
Oh no, I have an idea. Their length hitbox might be enough to where this
they can just
fence might be enough for them to just walk over. I'm not sure, but his I don't know. What should we name him?
Chuck.
I just chucked an egg at him.
Well, it's like chick, but beefy. So
there was a moment to just be like, yes, that's the pun. Oh yeah, I guess there aren't very many chickens in here right now, are there?
No, I took a lot of the eggs and chucked them in here just so I could murder them all.
That's why the frame rate is slowly disappearing every time you look over there.
Yeah,
I was gonna do it over here.
I was just waiting for it to grow up. Well, it's just easier to kill them over here.
Yeah, but the washing machine is fun.
It is fun, but it takes less to reduce the frame rate because they're moving about so much.
I know. That's why it's fun. It's called... Oh, if these were real animals, this would not go very well.
But they're not, so it's fine.
Yeah. It's like in Terraria. I have to slash everybody I see.
It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
At this point, it's genuinely a game whenever I'm playing Terraria. I will try and do like trick shots and long shots and stuff at them. No, what shall we do now? Obviously, I've just realised with all the follows, I have Twitch email me whenever there's a new follow. My Twitch folder and my email is just gonna be follows. That'd be funny. No, well, no, genuinely, thanks to people who followed. Because they're all good. Yeah, that's a sheep chest. That one stays. I genuinely have no idea what to do now. Yeah. Problem is, you have an ongoing job. I know what we can do. Hold on. I mean, you have an ongoing job of... Yes. Well, why don't we just do this? I know I was making potions to fill out the thing. Lightning! Did you see if it hit the lightning rod or not?
I don't know. It always scares the shit out of me, and I don't know why. I think it's just explosions in this game. My brain just instantly goes creeper, and because it's so loud, it's like, oh, panic.
There you go. Oh, I genuinely don't have that fear anymore. That one did sound like it was from up there. I don't know.
I was looking there. Then as you were putting stuff down, I looked to check if I picked everything up and it struck. That one wasn't.
I haven't seen any. I don't know if it's just the resource pack. There is also that one down there, though. We have 2 lightning rods. That one might actually be too close to the fence, actually. Yes, it is. I don't know how I didn't notice that. No, that definitely sounds like it's coming from up there. Actually, the copper can stay. Why not? We have a 3rd lightning rod. I feel like we did. Yeah, they're coming from over there. I don't know. Where shall this one live? That one I saw hit the lightning rod. There we go, it is working. Go there.
That sounded very close.
It was.
When you said, like, the problem is you have, like recurring job, I thought you were, like, referring to my actual job. I was like, why is that a problem?
No, I meant... I'm kind of building the farms and things and just doing whatever I think of, and then you're just, like, on more of, like, the long-term stuff.
A lot of the stuff I do is just the boring stuff because it's not fun to watch. So I just do the farming and the, like, mining and stuff just because it's mainly just the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Did we ever... Oh, no, we did find the jungle, didn't we?
We
go on another biome hunt. They are fun.
Could do.
It's so funny how his skin hasn't even loaded.
That's why torso got onto my head again.
Oh, no. Yeah, for some reason Bedrock has a bug where it just replaces body parts with other body parts. Like the time where you had... Was it an arm or a...
I think I had another body on my head.
Take off your armor.
Is it busted again?
Your head is gone.
Oh.
As we're talking about it, it happens.
Can't believe you've done this. You've got a leg sticking out of your leg.
That sounds about right.
You basically have a very elongated toe.
It's my big toe.
Yeah, you're like... Your big toe and your right foot is an entire leg.
They're over here. Sorry, blah, blah, blah. I could... Oh, actually, no, Axolotl. I could go on the search for a A lush cave.
Yeah.
Because we
Take
do
it.
need to at some point.
Take a couple of buckets.
Yeah. Gee, but if I make some... Oh, no, I have some spare buckets, don't I?
Yeah.
Somewhere. That sentence worked. Yes, I have 2 spare buckets here. I will empty them. Wherever the water bit is.
I do like the cactus farm. It's probably our least functional building.
What, the
But-
tower one or the other one?
Yeah, the tower one, but I think it's one of the best looking, especially from a distance, with the haze around it. At least it's really nice.
I was going to do that eventually. That's why I don't carry a water bucket in your thing. Yeah, no, it does look very nice.
You're spilling water everywhere. You've just made an absolute mess of things.
Exactly.
We wouldn't
Food.
need
I need that because this version of the game does. Oh,
That is
that was
really
you. I just
loud.
heard like another sound. It's like, what was that? What was you? No, I should take another stack. I doubt I'll need it.
Yeah.
There's no real point. Or do we sleep to stop the rain?
Yeah, probably.
Well, I shall now go on a search for a lush. I don't think I need shears or anything. What do lush caves have? They have moss. They have azalea trees, axolotls, drip leaves. The other ones, glowberries. But you can plant glowberries to make the vines anyway. So you just need 1 glowberry, and I'm pretty sure you can farm and bone meal them. No, I don't need shears. Which way should I go?
Up.
Didn't work. And which ways have I gone? I've gone in the desert direction, because that's obviously, I think, where spawn is. Not 100% sure. Was that where spawn? I don't know. Should I... I think that way, towards the, Birch Forest is where I got the snow for the Pigman farm.
Probably. You walked around quite a lot for the snow.
Yeah, that
I
was
can't remember where you ended up.
far away. I think it was this direction. I'll go this way. Why not? Oh, something else I wanted to do at some point. Add a support for the bridge, because it looks very naked without one. Under here, as you'll see on the stream, when it catches up for you.
Yeah, could probably do with something.
Maybe I'll do that next. I don't know. That... I didn't fall in the hole.
Progress.
Unlike the first world, where I jumped straight into lava and just died.
That was so fun. I turned
It
round
was funny,
and you
but it was
disappeared.
annoying. It was only funny because it doesn't actually take very long to get your stuff back. In terms of quality of stuff, as long as you have all the farms and stuff set up as well, it doesn't take very long. But if you have nothing, then yeah.
Yeah, because you were behind me and just went, oh, I turned around, you gone, and then I looked up at the stream to just see you just fall in the hole. Oh,
Yeah. We have
that's not gone well.
pumpkins. Yes.
Yeah,
Have
quite a few.
we ever been to this village? Is there even a villager in this
Yeah.
village?
Yeah, we've definitely been to that one. I remember that one.
Genuinely don't remember. Ooh. Either we haven't. I'll just pick up the whole chest. There's a chest we hadn't even looted. Hold on, I'll check the village.
Maybe then. I remember going to one that looked very similar.
Oh, these doors are open. Yeah, no, that chest is empty. I guess we just missed the chest. I'll move on
Really?
then.
Sounds about right.
Drop whatever I don't need on the way. Yeah, no, in most games, I know I've said it before, but I'm definitely not the hyperactive, will explode out your eardrums person. I'm the... I died. That kind of person, which
How
works.
unfortunate.
Yes. Oh, there is... You can tell when a death has annoyed me or not, because I'll go silent for those ones. Ones which are funny, I'll laugh at. We're on the hunt for an azalea tree, which can spawn in any grass-based biome, I think. I don't know their exact spawning coordinates.
What the? Why is there a horse with the pigs now as well?
He wants to be an oinker.
What are the horses
Also,
just trying to like spread the word of Jesus to the like captive animals?
wouldn't that then be a donkey, actually?
They've like set up a mission. Oh,
I don't know if you got that one.
what?
There's a broken tree here.
No, so what the fuck? Okay, I think they might just be um
Phasing through the fence.
well, the one that's in the chickens is gone. From the time it took me to look at the chickens, the other one had disappeared.
I'll probably just despawn then. We've been here. That's fine. Things in Bedrock spawn and despawn differently. I want to say that they're actually a bit more like old Java. A bit more inconsistent, but more likely to spawn.
So maybe
This
they're like
is a-
the pigs are like the chickens, got too close to one another, and the game didn't know what to do, so just blipped a horse into existence.
I'm dumb. I know where I should be going to find an azalea tree. Hold on, I'm coming back. Guess what the answer is? Because it's something that we spent an entire thing making the bridge for. That portal I made to go to random unloaded chunks. That lands on the tree. I'm going back the right way, aren't I? Towards the savannah. I see a pole. That's fine.
111 72 35.
Oh, 170. Yeah, I'm going the right way. This is why I keep the enderpearls on me, because it just makes travel, especially back, much faster. That's fine. Whee! Oh, that works. Oh, no, never mind, it didn't. Tiny lag spike made me think I teleported. I did not. No. I don't need any fire resistance. Oh, get a sign, because we might as well make the coordinates of the other side from this side. Because then we can either run there... I meant to go high with that one. Or find the way back if one of us is here and the other one isn't. So yeah, if I say to get a sign ready, then might as well. No, I might as well dump the stuff here then, which I am actually just gonna... This. Oh, sign.
Yeah, because you've got to go through the nether to get to that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just do this farm and then I'll grab a sign.
Yeah, because it'll just be easier, because obviously on that side we don't have the sign wall where the coordinates of a few things are. Oh, yeah, right, this unloaded, didn't it? Onwards! This way! If this was just actually, if it was just a straight line, you wouldn't be able to just let go of the button, because random skeletons can actually knock you up over the barrier, as we found out that one time. I died in the making of this bridge twice, I think. Or was it just the one? No, I died. Then I died trying to get my stuff back because I fell in a similar way, wasn't it? I don't remember.
Think so.
I don't know. I'm much less careful when it comes to this game. Which is also why I died in the first world, in the lava. Sprint jumping in the nether where I really shouldn't have been, because we didn't have fire resistance yet. Speed potions are genuinely just good. These are only speed 1, but lasting 8 minutes I think is much more worth it than taking so many for speed 2 that will only last like 3. I think the effective blocks to speed ratio makes much more sense. Gassed!
Yeah.
Ooh. Hey, look, an arrow. Arrow? Random arrow. These are obviously from the last side we passed through here, where it unloaded fast enough. You can tell when I'm just taking my hand off the mouse, because I just kind of drift off to the side while I'm running. It works anyway. It isn't exactly a hard path to run. No, the way azalea trees work is if there's an azalea tree, there is guaranteed to be a lush cave below it because they spawn together. I don't know if lush caves can spawn without the trees, like under biomes that can't grow them, or if the trees can grow as long as there's surface. But I want to say that they can only grow on dirt, like in terms of world spawn.
I have a sign ready.
Hooray! I think I'm almost there. Thank you, Gast. Pretty sure I'm almost there. Yeah, that looks like almost there. This is a really, really long trail. When we're running it, you don't really think about how long it is, and you actually do it, and it's just a long way. I would say we should make this into a minecart thing, but no, we shouldn't. Because one, gas balls could destroy the rails, so we'd have to fully encase it. And two, no. That's a lot of resources.
Don't do it very often anyway. It's not
no, unlike the end rail in the first one, which we'd spent far too much time on, I should have never made in the first place.
That was worth it. Making the entire thing out of quartz pillars was definitely a good idea.
Yeah, that was the real mistake.
I like how I said it, and you were like, "We could, but it would be stupid." And I was like, "I'm doing it."
Yeah, and then I noticed who was the one who mined most of the things.
Well, no, that we probably did it.
Sign is still here. There you
go. What's the area called that you're going? So I
don't know,
call it
1.18 other side, I guess. No, this is XP. Wait, you can get the coordinates off the stream actually. If I just stand still for a second.
Indeed,
I can just say it. Minus 9315. And then 47. Might as well do the height.
Yep.
And then 1516.
Yep.
Now I shall go to the surface. I thought I said the coordinates, but then no, there's a whole staircase here which will throw it off.
No, well, it gets you close enough.
Hold on, considering this is Y64, that means that when I tunneled up into a mountain. That's unlucky. There's a chance of death. Also has to be. It is dark, but it does look nice. I didn't bring a bed.
You donkey.
Oh well. I'm not exactly under threat. I full enchanted, not perfect, but enchanted full diamond armor. Yes, I know. And diamond sword and stuff. I'll be fine. Way first. Guess this way. I am on the hunt for a tree with flowers on it.
Oh.
What?
Interesting.
What?
Just standing in a bit in our house. The like glass reflections with some of the water just make a really weird, just black void.
Oh yeah, that happens. If the ray tracing doesn't know what to do, it just doesn't.
Yeah, the room under the axolotl does look very nice.
Yeah, I think we should change the glowstone in there for Shroomlight though.
Yeah, in the actual water bit.
Yeah, because the glowstone in this specific pack is just far too bright. That is glowy. Is that lava or is that a room portal? What are you? What hit me? Did I fall? And the answer is no, it's a ravine. Straight. I need to be careful and make sure I don't get knocked in. Say, this skeleton. I missed. There we go. Oh, actually, I should be smart. There we go. Yes, that's a big lava pit. I don't trust the game. If there's one thing that Bedrock is meaner at than Java, it's knockback. You take it more often and harder. Oof, a village. I almost called it a fountain. I have no idea why.
A fountain of people.
Isn't that called a hospital?
Not entirely sure how you got to that conclusion, but sure. We'll roll with it.
That's where people are born. Fountain. That's where we put it. I'm gonna drop that one.
I mean, I see the logic,
Yeah.
but
Nothing. I am here to raid your stuff and then leave and probably never come back. You have no stuff to raid. Can
when
any
you're
of
too
your houses
poor to
have
be robbed.
genuinely nothing? You have a grindstone already, that doesn't count. Is this genuinely an empty... There's a chest. That was not worth the chest. I'm taking it, though. It's not worth it. Oh, blast furnace. You, however... We've oh, not infinite iron, but we have a lot of iron, though. Do I bother with the blast furnace? Also, glowing terracotta. Glazed terracotta. It's part of the resource packs that I have turned on, but I never actually did it to see what it looked like. Just
Cool.
Just a glowy block. Be nice as a light source. I don't know if it counts for the world light. I'll take it.
But it could be good for accent.
Yeah, but I have no idea if it counts as light level. I knew it would happen. I still let it hit me. Chest. Ooh, you're a bit more worth it. You have an emerald. He's there. Ow. I don't know if I've been in there or not. Ow. Die. I think I've looted everything. Okay, time to move on. Whee! I have no idea if azalea trees have any kind of biome preference. All I know is that I found one in my single player world, and they're quite obvious once you've actually, like, spotted them. They stand out. But it is obviously going to turn daytime soon.
I've not seen one.
This is the wrong way.
I do not know what they look like.
I was about to say azalea trees. Real life ones.
You know what? After saying that, you've completely... It makes complete sense now. I can visualize it perfectly.
Exactly. No, they're like off-colored oak trees with some pink flowers.
Huh.
They're not too special, but what they mean is a lush cave, and also they have a unique sapling, which is more like a block than a sapling.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I thought I was going to dodge you. I did not.
I left a space in the woods section of the storage bit because there was another wood. So
what are we missing?
I think
No, did we use jungle or not? I don't remember.
I think it was dark oak because we planted that dark oak tree, but we never harvested it.
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
I was thinking we have dark oak stuff. Or at least we have the capability for dark oak, and we live near one because there's a.
Oh, no. No, we have
forest.
Oh no, it was no. I didn't leave a gap. I left it for acacia.
Oh yeah, that one we never used.
And then we found it. Oh yeah, but the other one is just the miscellaneous wood chest. So I can. Oh no.
Floating iron ore.
Yeah, I can rearrange stuff to fit it in, so it's not.
I don't think acacia is actually a unique wood type though. Acacia, Thalia. Many words. Many of them start with A. This is the problem with what I'm doing now. Is this is the kind of thing that one probably would have made more sense to wait till we have elytra, then we could just fly.
The horse is back with the pigs again.
He wants to be a pig.
Who are you? Don't just disappear when I turn back around. If I go over here, we despawn again.
I don't know what the range is on Bedrock. I want to say in Java, it's 24 or 36 blocks or something, and if they can move a radius of 20 blocks in any direction.
Okay.
Which is
Still there
why
while I'm...
defenses work. Oh, that's room portal.
Okay, no, he's staying there now. Interesting.
Well, the daytime light will definitely help in terms of the search for the azalea tree. Well, it's iron, it's a new flint and steel, so I'll just dump this one. It's something to deconstruct? No, to thingy. That. Why you bother with the obsidian?
Probably not. We have no. We have.
Oh, no,
I don't know.
we can trade for obsidian anyway. It's one of the piglin trades.
Yeah, we have a lot, and we have a literal like slab of it in the mine that we can use as well.
That's true.
We have multiple ways of getting that. That's fine.
Yeah. The daytime will definitely help the search for azalea. If it turns out you can't get azalea trees in savannas, that'd be annoying. Saying that, there is a non-savanna over there. But if you can, that'd be useful because they'd be extremely obvious.
Mm-hmm.
That's a one. That's a hole. That did not mean to right-click then. Or not one. I might actually search the wiki and just check where they can spawn and where they can't, because I might as well actually see where they can spawn.
Yes. Worth the check.
Yeah. No, it just happens to be that lush caves... That's grass, isn't it? Yeah, lush caves are where axolotls spawn. They no longer spawn under the old requirements of 1.17, which is why we found one so easily when we got one. Then he despawned. Bookmarks. One. That one. Minecraft wiki. Azalea tree. Might as well search for the tree rather than the cave. AZ. Yes, I definitely pressed A. AZ. There we go. Azalea. Go away, ad. Oh, yeah, azalea tree. Azalea is the thing. No. Grows on dirt, grass blocks. So, yes, they can... Generation. Oh, including biomes that are not grassy or underground. Never mind, they can be anywhere. Okay, that works. So I'll just search. For some reason I thought that you couldn't. I know moss can eat into stone. One way to process stone and make it softer, actually. But in that case, Savannah will be quite useful for this, then. I don't know if biome temperature plays any role in lush caves. Considering what lush caves are, I'd imagine biome temperature probably makes sense and higher would... Oh, a jungle. It's not what I'm searching for, but I might as well. Me. And Scott messaged me and said, because I asked whose idea it was to raid me, and he said it was DB Geek's own idea. Like, that's fair enough, because obviously sometimes when people raid, they ask, like, oh, who should we raid? And his reaction was just, wait, hold on, I know that username. And it was just like, yep, him. That's your target, go. Obviously that isn't how he said it, and I doubt that's how DB Geek said it. Actually, it could have been how DB Geek said it, knowing him.
Kill him.
I don't know if he'd go that far. No. Fallen logs are a thing that I wish were in Java. That's something Bedrock does, that is nice. And dead trees. If you've ever seen oak tree in a that's a... Oh, yes. If you've ever seen oak tree in a swamp with thingies, vines on it, that's because it's a dead tree. That's Bedrock exclusive as well. Little atmospheric things like that are quite... I don't know why I ran around that tree.
Yeah, this This one definitely looks better, especially with the ray tracing as well.
Yes. So you do have some very, very close. What's the standard light called? Rasterized.
Yeah.
Very,
Yes,
they're very performance heavy. You need, funnily enough, you need one of the cards that can do ray tracing to do it well.
Yeah,
For the most part. But if you want
to do the like really nice shaders, there are some, but it's like
that's true.
I really struggle to play it normal now because
Some
I
of
just
that.
got accustomed to this.
Do we have cocoa beans?
Yes, we have the little stump, don't we? With all of
Oh
them
yeah, we
hanging
do.
out
Never mind. Ooh,
that
okay.
we like never touch.
Of course, when you look for them, you never find one. But I've just found.
Oh.
Oh no, we do have melons, don't we?
Yep.
I genuinely have no idea what the solution is. I may just break in, or I may try and solve it. Oh, this being ray traced and so dark looks amazing. Well, firstly, there's the first tripwire, which means that. So second one, there. Go. 3 arrows and some free dispensers.
Nice.
Yeah, that's something. I'm not gonna bother the tripwire hooks. Gold and bamboo. Well, I'll take the gold. Yes, I know. Take them. Take them. I might as well make a crafting table. Do that. Dump these. Just. Don't need the bamboo. We have a bamboo farm. We don't need acacia saplings. We live next to one of them. We don't need string. We have string. That's a piglin trade. We don't need that. Actually, no. I'll do the opposite. I'll be smart. I'll make these into them.
That's using 100% of the brain.
Is. I am a psychic now if you believe stupid things. That one, that one. No.
I like the button that's next to the chickens that does nothing.
Oh yeah, that was just because I had a spare button. I don't remember. Well, there's only several numbers of combinations, so... That isn't the solution, but I found a way into the redstone. I'll take it. Oh, unless that is actually the solution. Oh, hold on. Cross up. Oh, maybe it is. I don't even know if that chest is worth picking up. 7 can't speak. 7 on flesh, 3 thingies. I'm gonna take the pistons.
Yeah, we don't need the 3 bamboo.
No, but pistons are welcome. Anyway, onwards. Whee! This is where it'd be great if I had shulker boxes as well. Yeah, like I said before, stuff like this is probably best left to once you've done the end, which we haven't. Well, this means I'm going to have to choose what I want to keep or not. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, there it is. Are any of the trees I can see azalea? I don't think so. I think I don't even need the... Ooh, that is some interesting... There's an obvious range to where it works out here, the ray tracing.
Yeah. It's not perfect.
No. No. I'll just keep moving on then. Whee! I'll take it. I just dropped off of a tree and took no fall damage, and I don't know why. It's not lethal fall damage, so I should be fine. if the game decides to randomly just smack me across the head. Oh, there was one point in servers. Oh, that was the thing I was going to say, and I got distracted. No, first thing, there was a thing that when I had a bad connection to servers, you could do, where am I going back? Oh, no, I'm not going back towards the thing. I think it's just another savannah. I don't know. Oh, ooh, no, I am actually going back. I've done that twice. I'm actually running back towards the direction I came. I don't know how. Normally, when it comes to Minecraft, I have pretty decent sense of direction. Not perfect, but enough to be able to know which way I've gone. Like general north, south, east, west. No, where you'd take full damage and jump, and you damage boost up an impossible jump. And you can only do that with a low ping, low connection, high ping. An insight into how my brain works. It runs with several processes and then takes them all. No, I don't do that. No, then the other thing is, earlier when you said you were scared of creepers, I was going to say that because of a server that I played on many years ago that had creepers, they were there, but they were basically disabled. There was no mob griefing, and the creepers didn't even deal damage. They just didn't explode. They just stopped existing after they found you. All that really happened was I just became not scared of creepers anymore. I'd just see one and just be like, oh, okay.
It's not really scared for life. It's scared as to how much time it's just the worth of stuff. It's just destroyed.
Well, for the most part, if it's like a wall or a piece of a house, then it's not really that much time anyway. I've walked past sheep. I should be smart. This is where I then can't find the sheep. There is a sheep. There's another sheep. Am I? Yeah, okay. I'll make shears. Press there we go. Cheers. Do that. Do that. Let's do that again. Cheers. How much wool? 2. Oh. Might as well take this with me then. I know there was another sheep this way. I saw it in the distance.
I'm gonna go and grab a drink quickly.
Okay.
I shall return.
Ah, there's a sheep. GB. Crafting table. Come on. Oop. Since I genuinely don't remember whether or not we have vines or not, I might collect some. If she is now anyway. That's the one. Which I didn't pick up because I picked up that. No. Throw away. Throw away. Move away. Oh, I don't need that. Bamboo. Moving into a roofed forest. There we go. Saying about a drink, that is something I should definitely do. Oh. Oh. Does this work? Yes. Oh, Podzol. I don't know if it grows. I'm just gonna leave it here actually. I doubt we'd even use it anyway. No. Onwards. I should probably climb on top of the roof forest. That probably makes much more sense if I can. When it comes to games, this is definitely a bit of a calmer game than, say, like Risk of Rain 2. And that game is chaos. That either a mountain or a floating island. That's a floating island. Or the rest of the mountain hasn't loaded in yet. Yeah, I've gone on an Azalea adventure, but I really not as genuinely floating. Yeah, I've gone on an Azalea adventure, but I find loads of other stuff apparently. Why is it lagging? Probably world generation and ray tracing. Oop, all popped in. But that is genuinely a mountain that got shaved and made a floating island. That's funny.
That was good.
Yeah. Us saying about, oh, we want to make a floating island, I just find one up here.
Should we just move it?
Yes, I'll grab it with my massive crane. From over however many thousand blocks away. I think I'm actually currently running towards the house. The X number has gone up. It's a lower minus number. Should this
Yeah,
be...
you are.
Should that be the thumbnail then?
Just floating island.
Yes.
Stay still long enough to get the thumbnail.
Yeah. That's the thing, because obviously I take it afterwards because it's just easier. Need to... I might as well actually make a note of when it was. So around 1 hour 56. Actually, I might genuinely make a note for once.
I was about to say the time, and I was like, wait, that's not going to help you.
Oh, it could, because we could work it out for... I don't know why not running.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
it would get you in the ballpark.
Sleep. Yes. Oh. Spider. There we go. Now, what did I say? 1 hour 46? Oh, 56. 56, and then some seconds.
Oh, did you get a chance to look at that Sonic video I sent you?
I haven't yet, but I feel like I've probably seen it before.
Uh,
I never
yeah,
watched Boom. I have seen
I could,
sections, and I can see why people like it.
I completely forgot that I did as a kid.
It's
But
weird to think
like,
you're saying as a kid, and it's like, it's not actually that old, though.
yeah, I was much older than I should have been when I watched it, but I thought
Oh,
it
no,
was hilarious.
it's one of the shows... It's actually... Brain. It was written pretty well. It's one of the shows in which it's written for both.
Yeah, because just watching that thing I sent you then, I was like, wow, it was a lot dirtier than I remember it being, but it was very well done.
But then Sonic as a whole has always been in that direction. Well, not necessarily always, but as soon as the story started coming in, it's like Sonic Adventure 2 literally has Eggman holding a gun to Amy, and it's one of the best scenes.
Well, Sega as a whole was like that.
Yeah, they were always we're the rougher company.
Basically, Nintendo's like teenage angst brother.
Yes, there's a reason their slogan was because Sega does what Nintendo don't. Then they'll do what Nintendo won't even let you get away with.
Yeah,
I want to say Mortal Kombat on the Mega Drive was the console version with blood, and the Nintendo version did.
yeah. Well, I think
it was a Mega Drive one.
I think Sega were actually the reason, like, the age rating on games was a thing, because...
Oh, no, that was Mortal Kombat, I think, but yeah, they are part of it.
It was the like Sega Mortal Kombat one, and they were like, no, actually...
The arcade machines also happened to have that, and I found the ocean, so I'm going to go on a coastal walk. The underwater refraction, internal reflection, but the refraction as well. The water physics of the ray tracing is amazing. Because, funnily enough, it's rays. We have vines. I think we do, but I'm not sure.
No, Vine shut down in 2016.
Do we have long green leafy thing? I genuinely don't remember if I ever made a little vine farm.
Well, we have vines on our signboard.
That's a good point. We also have vines on the house. How did I forget that?
Yeah, they're like curtains we made.
Yeah, they grew too far and I couldn't be bothered to cut them back, so I just didn't.
Every now and then I like ascend up them trying to enter, but...
Yeah, that's for holding space. I don't know how rare azalea trees are. I could just be getting very unlucky, or I could have walked past 3. Ow.
Had you found one yet or not?
Oh.
Maybe. Oh, you were like, "There's one there," but I didn't actually see you go to it.
Oh no, I said I may have walked past some. Or...
Well, no, that like ages ago.
Oh no, that might have been something else. Ow. Are you a lush cave? All of this is just to search for a replacement pet because our first one despawned or died. I think if it died, I think the magma blocks had something to do with it.
Gradually boiled to death.
Maybe.
That's quite sad.
Oh well.
We don't care about the chickens, but we care
Oh no,
about
they're food. Axolotls are amazing. Have you seen that with axolotls? They're so regenerative. You can literally swap heads, and as long as neither section properly dies, they will reattach to the opposite bodies.
They're very good.
Yeah, there's a reason they're being researched for regenerative properties. That's a ravine. Also, they're amazing pets. I don't have one, but I do have a snake. She's called Peanut. I genuinely have no idea how long this will take. I like how I have a habit of just running off and then just... Oh, that's a problem for next week. then when we come and it's like, oh yeah, that's what I was doing. And I'm just 2 million blocks in one direction.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. No, there is... The one I found in my single player world was by complete chance as well. I wasn't actually looking for it, it just happened. These are not an azalea tree. That's not an azalea tree. That's not an azalea tree. Though this would be a very nice place to build on, though.
Yeah. Could do like different buildings on the different islands and stuff. I always like doing stuff like that. That's one of my favorite things to do. Build different bits on like islands and then like bridge them together.
Yeah, or even just you finish one build in one place, so you just build a new build in another place. You keep the world going, but do a soft reset.
Yeah.
I personally don't find much enjoyment in that anymore, but I think at some point did a world like that. Same as like having a nether hub and having loads of different farms around the world, because they're that big that you genuinely can't put them together. Hello. How are people?
That's up to 37 follows this stream.
Ray, did the sound play?
No, the thing came up.
I didn't hear the sound. I don't know. That's what I mean, it's too quiet. I do need to turn it up, but thanks for the follow. I found a gravel mound.
One of the few streamers who I watch, he has like, if you donate a certain amount, you get like a special noise.
Yeah, I think you can set donation tiers and subscription tiers and stuff.
Yeah. And like what the like highest one is just a really loud honk. But the problem was he just started a stint in. He's like a sim racer, and he was doing like a 24-hour. He was doing the 24 hours of Daytona with Romain Grosjean. Like an actual F1. Just got in the car. It's like the middle of the night. He's getting into the braking point of outside corner, and it just goes.
It would be
completely deafens him. He just goes spinning off into the gravel, and he's like, "Jesus Christ!"
That would be. That would be an absolutely perfect thing. I feel like you're speaking. There's a delay, so I think I can speak, and then I just can't. Yeah, you speak.
It was very funny. I also messed up by saying the Wolfgang corner at Daytona. That's just entirely
I don't know race things. I'm sure the racing fans will murder you.
Oh yeah, I would just be executed. But I can't remember where it was, but it was so funny. He's just like they're vibing, and then just loudest honk at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
No, that sounds like the perfect thing if you're doing a horror stream. You
Just have
just
really
massive, yeah,
loud.
really tense moment, and then you just have an explosion in the side of your ear. That would be perfect. I'm
Oh
still
yeah,
kind of sad that I did it
Karen.
again. I was just
Yeah,
saying, I'm still kind of sad that it was a DB Geek raid, and I just saw his name just go, "Nyong," and then I didn't see any of his messages.
I have to
I
rewatch
could
the stream.
scroll, yeah, I could scroll back. I'll probably do that afterwards.
I think it's because we both like sense there's a lull in the conversation, so then we both try and talk at the
Yeah.
same time, and they just end up both talking.
But because of the slight delay, you just talk over each other.
Yeah. Oh well.
I I know I talk over you, but it's never on purpose. It just happens. Obviously in person it doesn't happen. We're not in person. Can I have
Yeah.
a tree with flowers on it? I would like to find a tiny salamander and put him in a glass box.
We need to actually name him. I think we named him like
I,
the first time we got him,
was he
and then
called
forgot and
Gerald?
named him like 5 different things.
Maybe. I want to say one of his names was Gerald. Must
Possibly.
be wrong. Unfortunately, you can't breed lily pads. No, azalea trees are very obvious. If you see them, then you know.
Right.
Like, they stand out, you just have to find one first. And have it not be buried in a whole load of trees. No, I
When were
don't...
they added?
1.18, I think. Or they might have been added in 1.17, but their functionality with Rush Caves was 1.18.
Oh, sorry, I do remember hearing about them like ages ago, but I completely forgot about them because I've never seen one.
I'd imagine it's like the what are they called? Well, the stuff in the wild update doesn't have to be anything specific. Where if features have technically been available the entire time, but just because it's been a pre-release version. If we wanted to, we could turn on the wild update setting and have early 1.19 features. I'm not going to, but we could.
It's unstable enough as it is.
Yeah, well, a lot of that is just because of raw performance, and on my end especially, because I don't have a capture PC. I just use the processor, which I think is where a lot more of the strain comes from, because Minecraft is a very processor-heavy game. No, I am only streaming at 1080, 720, 60, because of
Yeah, and
the
for
connection
your
stuff.
hardware, it shouldn't really.
Yeah,
be
no, the
much of a
hardware has
problem.
never been the problem. Since upgrading
Yeah.
to the 3070, it's not. I can do 1080, 60 easily. It's the internet connection and connections somewhere along the loop. Oh, here's a tundra. Somewhere between me and Twitch, something doesn't like something else, and annoyingly, I'm the one that has to suffer for it. Because my streams go red. Where my hardware can probably record 1440 60. Actually, it probably definitely can.
Yeah.
It's annoying because I have to put my quality down for something that isn't even my fault.
The joys of Twitch and internet.
Yep. Also, if I die out here, there's no way I'm getting my items back. I could actually look at the I could. Hello, creeper.
Yeah, you don't look at the stream
Yeah.
afterwards.
It wouldn't. The stuff wouldn't necessarily despawn because they would be unloaded immediately. I'm that far away.
Yeah.
Am I genuinely gonna run all the way back to the house on a search for the azalea tree? Because I'm only minus 6,000 blocks. I genuinely could cross that distance. We still have 45 minutes to go as well.
Can you do 7,000 blocks?
Yes, that's actually quite easy. But, oh, yeah, especially with my speed potions, which I haven't been drinking.
Just begins booking it.
Yeah, no, you can actually cross, even without Elytra or Nether travel, or Nether Elytra travel. On the overworld, just pure running, it's surprising the amount of speed you can do.
Yeah.
Even without potions. 1,000 blocks doesn't actually take very long.
That does depend a bit on the terrain as well.
Yeah, but in a straight line. Like
Yeah.
a flat straight line. Super flat world. I don't know if they can spawn in tundras. I'm assuming probably. If not, I'm just enjoying the different terrains. I'm just wandering at this point because I'm just looking for one very specific thing.
Yeah, because while I've been waiting for the Steam Deck, I've been going through games, like retro games that I'd like to
Now.
play on it, and I've been like getting their soundtracks and listening to them to sort
Rock
of
Legend
fill
of the
the void.
Gobos is amazing. You should play that, but you might need a PS1 emulator. It sounds like it's amazing too. It's great.
I will be doing the PS1 emulator mainly for Gran Turismo, but
Play the first Rayman game. Suffer through it like I did. It's a great game, but it's genuinely, possibly, the hardest PS1 game in existence. I don't know if it officially has that title, but a lot of people consider it. It's amazing, though.
Yeah, one game I remember that I put loads of hours in. It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4.
That's not surprising.
Oh my god, I used to love that game. And I found the soundtrack, and I was going through the songs, and I was like, I know all the words to these songs. I have not heard these in 6 years. This is concerning.
What hurt me? So I took full damage just then when I didn't think I would. And
emotional damage.
Exactly. You can
always go for the emotional damage.
Plus 2 points to emotional attack.
Oh yeah, so something annoying is that on not last Thursday, but the Thursday before, I had like a cricket practice and got hit on the ankle. My ankle is still like a rainbow. It's still bruised, and there's like
cricket balls are hard.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, it wasn't even like hit back that hard at me. It just hit a really weird spot. Actually, I think I sent a picture to someone. I'll send it to you so you can see it. It's really weird. There's like a line through the middle, almost like where the one of my like shin bones is close to the surface. It's like not bruised.
Is it possibly a tendon? But I don't have bones. We could have gotten a dog. Never mind. I found interesting. I found a iceberg biome where the icebergs are actually trapped in ice. I've never seen this before in Minecraft.
Huh.
It's an interesting place to build on too.
Yeah.
Not useful for the search for a tree with flowers on it.
But it's cool.
Polar bear. Yes. Oh, and the frame rate does not enjoy me either loading new chunks or all of the different calculations of the ice being semi-transparent in places.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like now, and that picture was taken
the Discord on my phone.
That was taken about 5 days ago.
Hooray!
Ah! One of the childlike piglins got forced out of the hole and started attacking me.
Yep, that's what I meant earlier when you said about there was a break. Oh, this is powdered snow. Oh, this is death.
You did?
No, I got to the edge and dug out on the side. I knew powdered snow was a thing, but I didn't realise it went that deep.
You were like, "Oh, I'm dead." I looked up and just see you sink into the snow.
Well, can you destroy it with water, or is this genuinely just a trap? Oh, you can destroy it with water. Perfect. Deep it goes. Powdered snow is, well, I was going to say like reverse fire. Yes, it's cold. No, you sink into it and you don't start... Well, it's closer to drowning than anything else. You sink into it and then you freeze to death. Which meant I had a lot of time to work with.
Yeah.
The problem is, I just saw snow things and was like, oh, they're probably snow blocks. Like, funnily enough, like these ones. No, it's not. It is sink into your death. I probably shouldn't stand on them again.
Yeah, but like on the picture, like you can see that like white line down the middle.
That's that's just to see it. That looks like a more serious bruise. That's probably where it hit the
But like,
hardest.
but like that, it's not bruised.
Oh,
It's exactly the same color as like my normal skin, and it's completely fine. But the surrounding area has like gone. But it's like it's
were you
only
wearing
like
like shin pads?
no, that was
Oh,
just ball to leg, and I don't get it because it wasn't even like hard. Like I got hit in the leg. It was like oh, it like to be honest, I'm like that anyway because I've been hit that many times with a cricket ball. But like it was
yeah. Like when
really
I
light.
broke my finger in school rugby practice, and I just kept playing. Like, you shouldn't
It's
do that, but I did.
it's
It's
it
still
was like
not the right shape.
not something I would expect to bruise, and it's just almost been bruised for 2 weeks now, and I don't get
Mm.
it.
Some things just heal slowly. Legs are
Mm.
actually quite low priority in the body. Probably because they're limbs and extremities and things. Might go.
And
No, this is different.
on Saturday, I got hit in the shoulder. I was bowling, and then he smacked it right back at me, and I tried to catch it and missed, and it just hit me right at the shoulder. That has definitely bruised the bone. There's like we put like a witch hazel on it to get the bruise out, and it's only just started coming out now. But it's
Does that
like,
actually work?
yeah, that's what it's
Okay.
for. So like, if you like get hit by something, you put that on and like wrap it up, like when you go to
So,
sleep,
like
and it
natural anti-inflammatories and stuff that soak into your
yeah
skin.
so it just like brings the bruise out to like make
Oh,
it not
the
sore.
game does not like ice.
No,
Hold on, what's the frame? 35.
that's a lot of ice.
It's it's a frozen ocean. I
Mm.
don't know if it's meant to be like this because this is not how Java iceberg frozen ocean thingies look like. But
No,
if we
because
ever need ice, we could come here, I guess.
our
Could make coordinates actually.
railway to the end was over
Hmm.
a frozen lake, and it didn't look like that.
No. Yeah, actually, if you get another sign, you could put big ice and do like minus 6,000 and. Hello, polar bear. Are you going to attack me? Push me! Okay. Yeah, minus
big
6,000 and then I guess
big ice.
1,600 ish. Yeah, big ice. There's probably a closer. This is going to be useless for the azalea, so I'm going to go back to land. Oh, I see one. Didn't mean to go off that. No. A thing that I find interesting is Twitch literally just comes down to, do people want to hear your random stories you just come up with? Yes or no?
You're rambling somewhat entertaining. Or do I have the
Well, that is
for you?
genuinely the magic of it. It's the kind of thing that's interesting, but you either need to be the right person to do it or get the right audience.
Mm.
But ooh, shimmers. But no, saying about old games though. I said I bought Rayman's 1, 2, and 3 on PC through Good Old Games.
Yeah.
Rayman 1 is literally in a PS1 case next to me because I have all the PS1 games in my room because PS1 is somewhere. And my PS3 is the slim model, so it can play them.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the reason is why you can't play all 3.2.1 generations on one model, but you can play one that does 3 and 2 and one that does 3 and 1. Disc-wise, I know they can all play the downloads.
Yeah, because I know that the OG fat one can do all of them,
Okay.
and then like the
Never
slimmer
mind.
ones.
I thought none of them could.
Yeah, because I think that's why the like really big ones are expensive.
That makes sense.
It's because they have the PS2 chip inside, and the PS2 chip can play 1 and 2.
Yeah, because the PS2 could always play ones.
Yeah.
That makes not
Yeah,
again.
I have my retro consoles in a box on top of my wardrobe. Oh, he
Thing is,
sinks.
I saw that and thought that looks like the thingy, but I'm not going to land on it, and then I just did. So this has genuinely become more. I need to notice. Okay, what actually is that texture? Because I'm sure there's a different texture. Well, there's a different texture to it.
Hmm.
Yeah, slightly broken up. No, you have loads of time. I'll be fine. Should probably sleep as well, actually. But no, yeah, I bought those games. Rayman 1 is running through the DOSBox emulator because it's the genuine PC version. Oh, a stray. Fair enough. Die. Goodbye. No, I'm not going to run the game like that. I would rather play Rayman Redemption, the fan remake, which is fine, or just play the original on PS3, which is how I played it before anyway, because I have it virtually and the disc. I just bought it virtually because I thought, oh, if I ever disc. Considering where I started on a mountain, and now I'm in a massive mountainous tundra. Firstly, very nice landscape. Secondly, genuinely dangerous because of the powdered snow. This would have been so nice when I wanted the powdered snow for the Pigman farm.
Yeah, well, I bought Gran Turismo 1 because I had 2 growing up, which I loved.
I think I have at least a couple here. If you mean the
I
PS1 ones.
And like I could play it now. I just don't really want to because I have a like big backed CRT. Because even newer TVs that still had aerial ports don't acknowledge it as an input, which is what the PS1 is. I know there's adapters, but I can't be bothered, and it looks better on a CRT anyway. So
yeah, because CRTs are analog and fuzzy.
Yeah, so they just better.
Yeah, this is lava. Nice.
So I'm just waiting to play Gran Turismo 1 on the Steam Deck because I just want to play it on that because it would just be fun.
Imagine if you had powdered snow sitting on string, sitting over lava. That would be amazing. Mean, but amazing. I want to say that you can get azalea trees where I am now, which is why I'm still looking around this area. I could be wrong. Oh, good, I found the end anyway. No, where I was going with the story. The Rayman 1, yeah, I haven't tried 3, but I own 3 on PS3 anyway, because it was a PS2 game as well. So, it's just because they were all £1.9p. They're so cheap, village. Might as well. But,
yeah.
No, Rayman 2...
regret something like that for £1.
No. Rayman 2 was weird. I found the Rayman control panel, which is made by the community to run all PC releases and have them more configurable, which is like, yeah, fair enough.
I think I have one of the Rayman games on PS1. I think.
Possibly, well, 1 or 2, because 2 does have a PS1 release. It's just possibly the worst.
I don't know. I seem to remember having it.
Was it 2D or 3D?
3D.
2 then.
Okay.
I'm not going to bother with the things anymore.
Was it on the? It might have actually been on the PS2. But I know. I very rarely played it. I didn't play it very much.
It's a very good game.
I either played it when I was young and didn't get it, or
I could understand.
I got it when I got the PS2, and I've only sort of lightly played the games that I've got for that.
I played them to death. If you get the chance, play the Ratchet and Clank series. They are really good.
Yeah, that's another series that I want to play.
I plan once I figure out a good way to capture PS3 because I can, but it's unreliable and has issues because of the way the HD60 Pro works. Which is partly my fault for choosing that capture card, partly the PS3's fault for having the anti-piracy HDCP stuff in the HDMI signal. So I have an HDMI splitter anyway, and that strips it out, which is fine. Unintended side effect, but for me, a very useful side effect. No, when the resolution changes, the capture card struggles, at least through OBS. I might try and have the Elgato capture software open. I might as well control these. And then capture it that way. And then still use OBS, but focus OBS on that window. That would probably still work, and then that's fine graphics-wise, even with a little bit of redundancy, because I don't know why I'm not just running around the edge. Because I'm obviously not going to play it on the PC, so any graphics power is fine. But no, what I was slowly getting to with Rayman 2 is it has two engines you can run it in, being DirectX and Glide. Or Nglide, one of them. DirectX works, but the textures were horribly... Oh, worked. The textures were horribly stretched. And Nglide worked, but it didn't have 1080p as a resolution. But in the configuration, which allows you to automatically patch widescreen support in, same as controller support, I thought, okay, I'll press them. And I don't know if it worked or not, because at some point, with the patches applied and removed, I don't know what I did, but at some point during the process of testing, getting it to run, seeing if it will run, which it did for a while, it just got to the Ubisoft logo, and as soon as that ended, it just crashed. No matter what the settings were, applied or not applied. So I've just completely uninstalled it, and I'm going to reinstall it at some point. Which is kind of annoying, because the PC version of 2 is the same version as the Dreamcast version, which is actually pretty good. PS2 version, I believe, is the most featureful version, because they added stuff like, I don't remember what it's called, Swamp Monster, and a few mini-games, which are fair enough.
Yeah, I had a problem like that with
good game.
Trackmania Indonesia Forever. It works on my laptop for some reason, but it doesn't
That's another good point.
My PC.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's graphics card compatibility. I might try it on my laptop because that's a 1060.
Luckily, it runs fine even on.
Yeah, well, they'll run on like anything.
iGPU, because I used to play that all the time on my DS. It's one of my favorite games.
Oh yeah, saying about DS, I do have Rayman 2 on DS as Rayman DS, so I'm not Rayman 2-less, I just prefer it in literally any other better version. I even finished it on that. Oh, Pillager Tower. I'm finding everything but azalea trees.
You find the end in a minute. I'll look.
I could genuinely make another portal with all the obsidian I've walked past. Go find a fortress. I have ender pearls on me. I have 12. I genuinely could find the end if I wanted to.
Just beat the Ender Dragon. Well, I beat the game, but I still haven't found a tree.
Chances are I will give up, and then that will happen. Axolotl is just Axolotl. But we want him, because Axolotls are amazing. I'm going to go attacks and pillagers.
The goodest of boys.
And by attacks and pillagers, I mean I'm going to do the ultimate strat, which is run past them and block off their staircase so they can't get to me. Because I can't be bothered to kill them. Not an azalea tree. That's not an azalea tree. That's not an azalea tree. But I will free the Sign Golem. There are no pillagers. Oh no, there's one. They have a water tower. Be free. Be. I like how Minecraft spawning just goes. We'll just fill it down. Ow. Oh, there's the entrance. Ow.
I also want to finally finish Gran Turismo 2 because you can't finish it. It's bugged in a way that once you get to 96%, it just wipes the memory card.
What, the entire memory card?
Yeah, I've had that happen. I didn't realize. I thought I broke it. I was working so hard to do everything, and then one day I booted it up, and the memory card now
so many blocks.
Memory card no longer works. It actually bricked the memory card. Not wiped, sorry, like actual bricks.
That wasn't worth it.
So yeah,
that was a nice little challenge.
I'm very excited to finally put that on.
I punched one.
Finally put that on Steam Deck and finish it because I love that game. Top 5 game for me.
Oh,
easy.
Saying about that, random Rayman trivia. Rayman 2 is un-100%able on a normal game. Because there are 999 lums or looms. I'm not sure which. They're saying looms makes me think of Sanctum 2. Those enemies. Yeah. Which turns out, in Satisfactory, because they're both by Coffee Stain, there is, in April Fools, a reference to Sanctum 2. Some of the standard walkers are in the game as reskins of other enemies.
Huh.
It's fine, because I like the Sanctum series. They're good. I'll do them on stream as well at some point. I have a massive list of games I want to do. But no, there is 999 to get, but there is 1,000th. I don't remember what the level's called. It's one of the final ones, but it's out of bounds.
Ah.
In the lore, there's a reason there's not 1,000 anymore, because there are 1,000 yellows. And by in the lore, I mean it literally happens in a cutscene. Well, I'm not going to spoil it because it is, well, it's a 99, I think, game, so 23 years old. So a bit of a stretch, but yeah. Some people wouldn't have played it.
I haven't.
You should. You should play.
I should play a lot of games.
Yeah.
The problem with me in games is that, like, I had the games that I had, and I played them a lot.
Yep.
It's just I didn't have a lot of them, and I wasn't part of the culture at that point. So I never heard about any of the games that were good. I just had the games I had. And it wasn't until, like, the time that I started talking to you a lot that I was like, oh, there was all these games that I didn't play. Oh. And even since then, I haven't really had the opportunity to, like, play many of them. I've filled a lot of my gaps in knowledge, but it's still not where I would prefer it to be.
I think if you're going to play through a whole game series, at least the main series of games, Pokemon is probably not the best start. They're surprisingly long, and there's so many of them, especially if you do every game and every version. Which I do not recommend to do them in order. Which I don't think you're doing anyway. I think you're doing one per generation, and you'll go back and fill in the rest when you feel like it.
I was going to just go through them all in order, but I think...
I think
because realizing,
order,
like...
generation order, sure, but I don't think you should do... Like, there's 4 generation ones.
Even if I just played a game, like, just one game, I didn't play any other game, I could probably beat a Pokemon game maybe, like, once a month if I'm not, like... I mean, if I'm, like, proper trying, I could probably do it quicker.
Why did I just take damage then?
But think once a month, all right? Yeah, you think that's a fairly good rate. There are 36 games.
3 years.
Yeah. By that point, 6 more will have been released.
Yeah. I still need to finish Moon. I am getting through it slowly. I haven't played any this week.
Which is another 6 months, which is then probably another 1 or 2 games.
Yeah.
Which is then another 2 months.
But then, at least it's faster than the games are coming out. Birch Forest. Birch Forest are nice.
I will play all of them at some point. I will be 50, but I will do it.
I highly recommend the Mystery Dungeon series, especially 2s. Well, especially Explore the Sky, but the 2s are, in my opinion, the best.
I started getting them. I have.
I know you probably want the. Which ones do you have? I know you have both ones.
Red, blue, and super.
Okay, yeah, pretty good.
Because the guy on eBay sent me an offer that was pretty good, so I was like, okay.
Yeah, the Mystery Dungeon games are connected story-wise, but very, very loosely. You don't need to play them in order.
Yeah,
by very, very loosely, I mean Super, which is Mystery Dungeon 4, yes, puts all of the continents together. And that's the first time, aside from very, very tiny references, where the entire world has been put together like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, because like what I've played of Red, I really like.
It is very good. It's also brutally hard.
I only stopped playing it because like busy with like uni and stuff. But
yeah.
I just haven't had a chance to get back to it. I think once I've started like full-time work and stopped at uni in like beginning of June-ish, I'll be able to like plan out the game I'm going to play better because I'm going to know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Instead of being, oh, I finally have time. Oh wait, I have to do this thing now.
If I jump off this to down there, I might actually die. Well, I'm not going to do that. No, the Mystery Dungeons are very good. I've seen people describe them as, it's funny how the best story in Pokemon isn't even one of the main series, because it's true. They have amazing story writing. And they're also what I would actually consider is the reason I like roguelike games so much. Because they
Yeah,
are.
I could. Yeah,
They
I could
are
see where that connection
yeah,
came from.
procedurally generated dungeon crawlers, which is very similar to this genre. Well, not this genre, this is Minecraft. Which you could argue is roguelike. But then any game where you have to lose items on death or whatever, or restart from the beginning, you could argue that it's a wide genre of vagueness. But yeah. I started off with I found the same jungle. Yeah, I'm going back. I'm running away from the house now. This may have actually been the same birch forest. I don't know. I'm just wondering. Where were the coordinates for the portal that I said? Ow. That's fine. Run this way.
1.18 other side is minus 9312 and then 1516.
That's the minus. Oh no, I have run decently far. I think. I don't know. Was it 10? I don't know. Some number. And I'm running back towards the house now. I think I kind of did a loop by accident. Yeah.
Well, the house is basically 1,000.
Yeah, I know.
Roughly.
Have I seen?
Well, you'd be able to see the spike at 1,000.
Yeah, no, I am.
0.
I'm just gonna go this way. I need to stop being distracted by random stuff. So the random stuff is interesting. I just need to pick a direction and run in it. Because random chance with the way that these are generated effectively, because it's a seed. It's not random. It's set as long as the world is the same. Obviously, version differences, but in terms of effective value to me, any direction is all the same value because I don't know what's in them. So I might as well just go in one direction, and that might as well just be towards the house. Because then, depending on how far I get, I could just decide I'm just going to do that. But yeah. No, the DS has actually got quite a few good games. I know that was one of the consoles that was slightly laughed at because it's just a DS. It's like, well, actually, if you ignore the lacking performance, which makes sense, it's impressive what they put in a DS for something that size.
If anyone genuinely was really upset about their DS's existence, I would genuinely be upset with them.
The only thing that annoys me was whenever someone calls a DS a Game Boy, because they're not. They are similar, but officially they are not.
So the dual screen concept, I think, was really good.
Yeah, it worked a lot better than it should have.
And I really am upset of how 3D went. But
yeah, well, it doesn't help that the first 3DS generation had bad 3D, and it was only the new. Also, they named it badly, like the Wii U. The new 3DS has good 3D, but no one bought them because they either already had a 3DS or they lost interest already.
But it's not just DS 3D, but 3D in general.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, the whole industry.
Because people are either I want 4K or VR. Why don't you?
I disagree with both of those. I would rather go for quality in the resolution rather than just big.
It's what do you want? Do you want immersion, or do you want quality? And if you're not, and if you're but either, then 3D makes so much sense.
Yeah. Also, quality makes the immersion. Low quality ruins immersion.
The fact that
I've genuinely been to this place before.
How to make 3D without glasses for multiple people at multiple angles, and we haven't seen high quality TVs with them.
Yeah, but have you actually looked at the internals of a high quality TV? I doubt a high quality TV could do it. They're like standard routers. They're not very.
The main problem was the cameras. It was really difficult to film in 3D, and it still is, which is why they only do it for films. Because when you're spending that much money, you might as well. But for anything that's not,
even then, it's just a gimmick, though, which is part of the problem.
It's annoying because it's a gimmick that I liked.
Yeah. Oh, something about
Everyone else
gimmicks.
liked it. It's just like, oh,
I don't mind it, but I don't need it. If I had the option between spending some money on a film and spending some more money on that same film but kind of 3D, I'd just spend it on the 2D one and be, yeah, it's a pretty good film. Which I think is the opinion most people have, because it's true. At least we don't have 3D anaglyph anymore. The cyan and red. I want to say, saying that, I could just be calling it anaglyph because that's what the secret setting in Minecraft was called. Not secret setting, it became a secret setting, I think.
yeah. I just really liked it, and it just completely disappeared. I didn't become like a niche. It's just not even supported anymore, but outside like cinematics, because I don't think you can't even get the 3D footage to watch. I don't think from films now you can't get it. I mean, you could probably
As a disc.
yeah, or like be able to if you had a 3D TV watch it in 3D,
Yeah.
like in any way, and it's like why not just sell it? Like, make it
I
expensive,
feel
but
like I could
just
make
sell
so
it.
many of these jumps if I was playing Java. The ones where I miss barely, I feel like I should make, and I just don't.
It's like people have spent a lot more money on stuff a lot more stupid.
Yeah. There are people who buy new hardware every PC generation. You don't need to.
I know.
Oh, have you seen AMD's released the 6650, 6750, and the 6950 XT? It's like, why? Ow.
Yeah, I mean, basic. The funny thing is with the 69 with the 6950 XT, which is a really dumbass name, but
Yeah, well, it's
it
like, oh, what was
it's
it?
basically the
USB.
12900 KS. It's
Yeah.
just a bin 6900 XT.
I literally saw that comment on one of the videos I watched with the
That's
announcements. It's like, it's just, these are just getting out the extra stock because they want money before the next generation comes out.
it's like hardware wise, it is identical. There is no difference.
So you could
It's
literally
just
overclock your one, and assuming that you're lucky, either get close, or if you're unlucky, get a decently amount of the way there.
yeah. If you were really lucky, you could literally get exactly the same performance. Like exactly.
Or you have like we do, where we don't have base 3070s. We have factory overclocked 3070s because we chose that version. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, no, saying about gimmicks. Did you see that the Nintendo Switch? Nintendo said it's not going to have any gimmicks, no touchscreen, no motion controls, no nothing, and it's literally 3 gimmicks in one.
And then they made 1-2 Switch.
Yeah,
And they made you
and
buy it. That
I
honestly,
actually don't own a 1-2 Switch.
I got it as a present,
I know it's a
and
pretty
it
good
was
game.
fun. It's like fun for 5 minutes for people who haven't played it before,
I think I just found that same jungle again.
and after that, it's just like, and why? Like people loved Wii Sports. It's still one of the most well loved games, but
I'm sure
Nintendo
that's why
just
they're making Switch Sports.
completely and then
We
they
should do Switch Sports.
the
I need to buy
problem
Switch
with
Sports.
that fucking game. I may rant now.
Okay,
I
well, you have 10
apologize in advance,
minutes.
but that game
You have 10 minutes.
pissed me off to no extent. When I saw it, I was like, because I heard about it, and I was like, please don't ruin it. And when I saw that, they had tennis, they had bowling, and I looked at it, and I was like, okay, right. And then they had like the special modes with the bowling, with the like
challenge modes.
yeah, and I was like, okay, yeah, fair enough. I'm liking what I see so far. And then they butchered the controls, so it controls worse than the Wii, even though the controllers are
Hello, zombie who
infinitely
hit me as
better.
soon as I woke up.
But
I think I was going
and
this way. Yeah,
instead of
probably.
having that really good progression where you go against stronger opponents each time, you just select it right out the gate whether you want like shit, bad, or normal.
And Matt.
Yeah,
Actually,
but
the
they
Mii's
just
aren't really the focus of the game anymore.
no, and then they've you can have Mii's, but you could also put like stupid 5-year-old heads on. And
Toddler
why?
Brigade, play bowling.
Why? Like it's like, oh, but I feel like the argument for stuff like that now is like, oh, but it's not. It's too confusing for kids. Kids used to get so confused
Kids played
with the older
Mario
games.
1 and loved it.
That is the point, because then the kid would ask their older brother who would help them.
Or they would learn.
Or they would learn. And like, either way, that's either a good family bonding moment, or it's just a good learning experience. Dumbing something down so they don't actually learn anything is just so stupid. And like, why? Why not just, if you were going to do something like that, do it like you did with the Wii and have it on there when you get it. It's not. It's why are you selling that? You don't need the money. Stop it.
Well, depending on Nintendo, they did. I found one! Yay!
Yay.
This is what they look like.
Oh, yeah.
They look nice. I shall now proceed to through an entrance to the cave. Ooh, there might be, actually. That works. Put down the coordinates then. -6200.
I was still in bed.
Oh, did it? Oh, was I kicked out of the bed because it was zombies rather than because we weren't sleeping?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, one more right now.
Hold on, I'm in bed.
Oh, for God's sake. This has gone well.
Yes. Ow. Stop hitting me. Die. Sleep. This is what I mean by as soon as I saw it, it was really obvious what it was.
Okay, are you sleeping now then?
There's a zombie. Stay in bed. I will sleep. There we go.
Okay.
Weren't in bed.
No, because I went to get the sign because you said you were awake.
There we go. I thought you'd gotten into the bed and I was the one being kicked out. Okay, the sign.
I was in the bed for ages, and then
with the sign -6200. Height can be whatever you want. 80, I guess. Come on. And if I stand on the tree. 3671.
What should I call it? Tree?
Azalea, a lush cave / azalea. Whichever one you want. Not just tree.
There is a tree in this location.
I believe all you need to do to get the saplings is... Oh no, you get the saplings from growing moss, don't you? I believe. Anyway, down I go. Oh, I know there was a cave entrance, wasn't there? Somewhere. There it is.
Yeah, so that game, it got me excited for 2 seconds and then pissed me off.
Yep.
And then half the game mode you can't even play online.
Oh.
Which is just like there's no excuse.
I have still
like there's actually no excuse for that. You're a massive company. You can make a game work multiplayer online.
Isn't low enough. Ah, the roots do keep going. Good. I can go lower. I'll just leave the emerald.
Because apparently they've had problems with that before with certain games where they've like hid the multiplayer for a while because they couldn't get the like ping to work very well.
It's because Nintendo doesn't necessarily use dedicated servers, which they should. You literally pay for the online. Just make the online slightly more expensive.
They simultaneously live in the 1970s and like 10 years ahead at the same time.
Yes,
but it's in the wrong way, and I don't get it. Like it makes them quirky and it makes them different, but it also just drives me up the fucking wall.
Yep, that's Nintendo.
They're like your least favorite sibling.
Reliable when you want it, but 90% of the time it's just why.
So yeah, you like hanging out with them, but like it's just
I found
they're
the clay. This isn't. Oh,
I found the axolotl?
This is just clay. There's no water involved.
Need him.
Oh, I found some moss. Good. Moss, I genuinely do want. Fruit with dirt, don't care about. There we go. We literally only need one moss block. Ow. I knew that would happen. I didn't need to break the one below me. Want one of them? Didn't pick up. That
Oh,
way.
you have 4 minutes of exploration
I know.
after like
Some drip
half an
leaves,
hour
which I
travel.
believe you can. I think. How long was I? Was it 45 minutes I was running for?
About that.
Fish. Fish are not axolotls.
Well, I said I said
Strawberries.
about you having 40 minutes to travel all that way back, and that was way before you. That was way after you set off. Might even be an hour.
Maybe. It didn't feel like it. Strawberry. There we go. Now I just need the axolotl in the bucket. I just need to find an axolotl first. Which will just be, they'll spawn in one of these bits. Unless I'm not low enough. But I think I am? Quite a nice lush cave, actually. Either way, I can just quit here and spawn in it next time.
Hmm.
Oh, is this the end of the lush cave? Okay. Oh no, there's more over there. So we have a dripstone cave and a lush cave. Good. No water? No. Ah. But axolotl. I need the squishy. Don't squish axolotls. It probably hurts them.
Have you seen the video where that guy's just like, squish that cat, squish that cat, you need to squish that cat?
I think so.
That's such a good video.
Cat videos are always amazing. Give me the not lizard. And what's weird is that there are some snakes with with almost like limb stumps, but there are also some. Hello, skeleton. Goodbye, skeleton. There are also some legless lizards that are not snakes, but they look like it.
Mm. That's one of my favorite bits of a C. Frank video was the one he did on tongues. And he was talking about like reptile tongues, and he was like, the snake was like, I'd give an arm and a leg for a tongue like that. And evolution was like, let's talk.
Yeah. That was one of the older ones, wasn't it?
I think so. His videos are great.
Yeah, he's still making them.
Yeah, he did one like yesterday.
The platypus one.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what freaked me out about that? I was playing Tetris while I was watching it, so I wasn't really paying attention.
Did you not notice it wasn't a
No, he started talking about like the fluffy platypus, and in my like brief glances up, I was like, yeah,
hello.
That looks like a fluffy platypus. He was talking, and then they were like, no, he was like, no, Jerry, you gotta cut it. And I looked up and it's a beaver, and I was like, oh.
I looked at it and I was like, that's a weirdly shaped platypus, and I thought, like, I can understand it.
Yeah, like it completely had me fooled because I just wasn't paying attention.
I would like several colours of axolotl, but if they're all pink, that's okay. I have 2.
It will suffice.
And it's literally midnight now, so let me find a third one, then I'll end. Ooh, diamond.
Yeah,
I don't care
and on that squishy bombshell.
Oh, squishy bomb. That sounds weird. I thought Lush Cave is bigger than it.
Lush Caves do look very unique.
Yeah, they're glowy, which is nice. Glowberries are also edible. They're also where you can get drip leaves, which are temporary platforms. You stand on them for long enough, and they kick you off.
I wouldn't eat glowing berries in real life. They may be mildly radioactive.
Not all radioactive things are actually... Oh, no, not all radioactives glow, and not all glows are radioactive. It's actually the minority for both.
It was a joke.
I know.
It was not supposed to be taken literally. It was haha funny.
The question is, do you actually think I didn't get it?
No, I knew you got it.
Because I was just saying it. I wasn't reacting because
Well, I knew I said that knowing you would give that exact reaction because
Yeah.
I know you get it, but then go, what you, and then show that you do actually know that's not how it works,
Yeah.
just to make sure.
That's a fish. That's not an axolotl. That's also a fish. That's not an axolotl. Or maybe I should make the goal of the next one to get a third axolotl. I should probably also put torches around.
Sacrifice everything for more axolotl.
We can breed them, I think.
Oh, we should fill that pond.
If they hunt fish. Oh, I have 3. Yeah, like that. They just killed a fish. 3 pinks.
Oh, nice. We could make like a piranha trap. Have it like with like 20 of them in there. Just chuck some fish in and see what happens.
They genuinely swarm and murder it. It's great to watch.
We need to do that. Which is even more funny when, from the context of our house, it's happening inside the belly of a snake.
What Ramson is what I call it, dragon snail. Yeah.
Dragon snail. Yeah, Ramson.
Oh yeah, and also them. I don't really care about those leaves. Is this the way I came in? Looks like the way I came in. There's no hole. I don't know. Anyway, we did our goal literally right at the end. Say my own self-imposed goal. It doesn't really matter where I came in.
I was moral support.
But we were just talking. Kind of what I meant by like, it's funny how you could just talk and people watch.
Like this could quite easily be a podcast.
For a lot of
with,
people
like,
using
mild
Twitch, it is.
tweaks.
A lot of people just don't watch Twitch. They just have it open, which is kind of sad. Well, it's not sad, but it's sad in that. Actually, I guess I could collect some of this. I think bone mealing it does grow it, so I only need like the one. What should I get rid of?
Yes, it's weird because you'd want to do like a long stream to have people there for longer, but people aren't going to stay there for that amount of time. Like
No,
engaging.
You can't. Well, not even that. I just meant how if a tab is muted but playing, it doesn't count as viewer, which is stupid because they are a viewer. They are viewing your stream in at least some way. They're hearing it. But because they're not active on the tab or the browser, it might actually have to specifically be the tab. It doesn't count as far as Twitch is concerned when they are watching.
I didn't know it did that. That's really dumb.
That was a change semi-recently, like within the last few years, that people got annoyed at. But no, it's the nighttime. What was I gonna say as well? I forgot. What did you say? Because it was off of what you said. Anyway, we should probably end
on that Alzheimer's bombshell. Is
what?
On the Alzheimer's bombshell.
Oh, actually, I believe it is time to end, and I shall say thanks to DB Geek for a raid.
Very cool.
Yes. I don't.
And the complete demolition of the follow goal.
Yeah, I was on like what 93, 94. Now I'm on 132.
Yeah.
131, not 132.
131.
Yeah. Hooray! Boop. That's a big world.
Quite sizable.
Yeah, with that, we shall end. So thanks to all 37 people who followed, all at one point close to or over 500 people who were in the raid, whether or not you stayed, especially if you stayed.
Yeah.
Good, because yes, I am biased.
How
Thanks
dare
to
you?
DB Geek for doing it as soon as he discovered, which in some ways I feel like he knew I streamed, or no, he knew I planned to, but I don't think it ever came up that I actually do. That's probably why he was surprised, because I don't think anyone ever actually told him.
Yeah,
I know one thing I need to do is actually meet him in person. Scott has several times. But no, I've never actually seen him in person. For one, to do that, I'd probably have to go to Ireland.
Easy.
which I've never done. But yeah, well, actually, it's quite easy. Buy a plane ticket. But no, we shall end, and I have no. We didn't even do the second goal. We were going to start on a floating island, and I just went off on an adventure. Yeah. Thanks to everyone. Bye.
Wait.